really big shoe. Oh, there was a letter from some newspaper columnist in New York City criticizing Ed Sullivan for having those hippies, the Beatles, those non-talented hippies, the Beatles on Ed Sullivan. I was doing the Ed Sullivan imitation before it popped into my...
Okay. I've got a letter here.
All right, sir. Hello, Christy.
It's about used sex toys. Oh, sorry.
You save more because they've been before.
You're right.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Chick. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I am Chick. And here is Tom.
Well, thank you very much, Chick McGee. We got a lot to get to today. Very excited.
Very, very busy.
Stack of letters.
The last thing we do is have time to laugh. So go ahead.
Got the overnights.
many busy.
Or have a conversation.
I'm sorry, Christy. Let's open up. What would you like to discuss?
No, I'm not going to.
No. You have a job
How was your
interview?
Valentine's?
Fine. You have a job interview?
Wait a minute.
I can't help but notice the red lipstick and the...
I had on red lipstick yesterday, and you didn't say that.
What are you wearing there? Is that that's a
Have you been home
longshoreman?
yet?
You don't look. You look like you've been out on that.
Yeah, I wish.
That's what you had on last night.
You know what they say in England?
is
You want to
not.
come back to mine? Is what they say.
Is that what they say?
Would you like to come back to mine?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So you must have been at his last night.
No. No.
Have you stayed all night at his?
Once.
Oh, really?
Was it during a school night? During a work night?
Listen.
He has a son that lives there. I'm not
Do
gonna...
you hear that?
Yeah, you can't be doing
Hear
that when he's there.
The beginning of the end.
Okay. Good show. Remember, Christy wanted conversation.
Yep.
She didn't want to on here
we'll
what we were
converse.
going to talk about.
See through you glossed right over it. What did you do for Valentine's
What'd you do
Day?
for Valentine's Day?
You didn't even finish the word fine.
Yes, your question.
Use it.
It was
You did break out in a sweat.
largely child-related,
Oh, okay.
as you know.
Well,
That's
that-
good.
No, not if you're the mom.
Oh, I bet she was happy to share her Valentine's Day.
She got something nice.
Okay.
She got something
And
nice.
then I went to
The
bed at, like,
thickness. A roof over her head.
and then I went to bed at 7:30. So,
Check out Richard.
now,
7:30, that is a gift.
oh, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
When you get up this early, a couple quick things. We like to look at the overnight mail, and I got this
I've
one.
got one. You go ahead.
I got this one from Eric.
All right.
We had a story, and I went back and grabbed it. There is a place called Squeaky Clean Toys, and this place resells sex toys on Facebook and Reddit, and it's run by Lisa and Dan, and they're trying to convince people that these products aren't gross, even though they've been used. The business requires sellers to clean used toys with a 3-step cleaning method, and then they're sort of the middlewoman in this operation to sanitize these things. But they call it Squeaky Clean Toys. Eric writes, Dear Bob and Tom Show, I heard your story about the used sex toy company. I think they should call the place Come Again. It has that ring of, Things Remembered. Did you ever go to Things Remembered?
Sure.
Yeah, I went there. I was at the mall. I went in there and said, hey, where'd I park my car? And they didn't know. I said, what the hell is this store for?
I'm calling the BBB.
Oh, that was big in high school. If you got something engraved, it was a big
You had to go to
gift.
Things Remembered. Almost.
Yeah.
One of the only places.
No, I know,
But
right?
yeah.
Downtown.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for nameplate for a desk, even though I don't have a desk.
Oh, you'd like that?
I like those.
Oh, really?
Chick McGee.
We can
Buck
get
stops
you a
here.
desk. There are about 40 of them that are available.
No, the last time you gave me a desk, you immediately took it away after 2 weeks, and I appointed the office. I had a popcorn machine. I had a sofa.
You did have a sofa.
I had a dartboard.
But you were never here.
Neither's he, but he has an office.
You might be surprised at how often
here.
I
I'm sure I would be.
You used your office. Your office was a coat rack.
That's not true. What do you use your office for?
All his clothes?
Thinking, storage.
Right now, most of my clothes are in there since I'm not living in my own house.
Well, you too. I told you to get,
Would you buy, Christy, would you buy a
Professional.
used sex toy?
No, I would not.
Yeah, I think that seems to be. I don't know. Josh, you're the
I wouldn't, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it. As we know, a lot of that stuff's made out of medical grade silicone.
So a slightly used double donger wouldn't be.
Well,
I think they can sanitize those perfectly.
When you say middleman, is this going straight from the seller to the buyer?
Yeah.
Yep.
So they're not shipping it to like a third-party place where they do an extra clean?
Yes. Right. You're right. They don't do an extra cleaning, so you have to, we don't know.
Honestly, I'm not even that big on sex toys, but I'd imagine if there was a third place where it was getting an extra clean, I think I'd be in. But again, this really isn't a conversation for me.
Because some of these things are incredibly expensive.
Here's a list of things you don't want to buy secondhand.
Okay.
Mattresses,
Right.
underwear,
Yep.
sex toys.
Yep.
Sex toys is right there.
In some states, it's not legal to resell mattresses.
And I think the gentleman sitting behind me used to buy used underwear.
No, he didn't. His mother
His
did.
mother would buy used underwear for
Are you talking
him.
about Dean?
I'm talking about Dean.
Oh. Dean.
My brother's mother-in-law buys him garage sale boxer shorts and stuff.
What?
My mother's brother. No, my brother's mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hey,
That's
guys,
weird.
Yeah.
let the record show my brothers and I did not wear them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He must be pissed. It's the first time he's come in that machine in like 3 years.
Are you going to put a picture of underwear up on the big screen here? That's a joke just for us. If I make one of us.
Some of the underwear we purchased.
In any event, I think used sex toys should be like those bags of salad you buy, triple wash.
Yeah.
Yeah, no thanks. But anyways, thanks, Eric. Thank you for taking the time to write us. If he wanted to write us again, Josh, how would he go about doing that?
Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com, or you can do it through the app.
The Bob and Tom app is free. You can find your favorite station and listen to the show. Check it out. Now, you said you have a letter over there?
I do, and I'm sure we're going to get many more of these, but this is just the first one I've seen today because of yesterday's show. Dear Bob and Tom, I am now a huge Johnny Loudone fan.
Sure, why wouldn't you be?
I sketched an album cover inspired by the Loads of Fun song. Thought you would appreciate it.
We're going to have to play this for Willie. He didn't hear it.
Yeah, what's Johnny
Can you
Loudone?
describe
Oh, look at that.
It's a perfect cover.
Johnny Loudone album cover? It's a clown face down in a pool.
I feel like I'm
Drowning.
And there's a balloon ascending, and it says Johnny Loudone on the balloon.
Johnny Loudone.
So we'll find out who Johnny Loudone is, and it's going to be worth it.
Yes.
You're going to want to stick around for Johnny Loudone.
And the
I
name
was
of the
singing
album
it
is
last night.
Loads of
Pat.
fun.
It's one of Pat's earlier songs, not intended to be funny, but it's a beautiful melody with some...
You know, you said that yesterday.
Jejune lyrics, if you will. Is that fair?
It didn't hit
the lyrics of a youth. Is that
That's
fair?
sure. That was a good melody.
We'll hear about that. And Pat, I have a request for one of your traffic songs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know it's not.
Blow Spark a High Heel Boy?
It's not Orange Barrels. No. We also have some commentary about the Australian sperm bank that's concerned about. Well, you didn't hear about this either.
Oh, yeah, too many of the same donors.
The sperm bank in Australia, they don't have like a national, whatever you would call it, registry
Yeah.
so they know where
Like a
all this-
database or something?
Yeah, so
Yes.
they're concerned that.
It's just one guy?
Well, they're concerned. Let me find the. They're concerned about people that they call prolific donors. They're concerned that years from now, two people will be dating and they'll be siblings and won't know
Just
it.
like Our Father, the documentary. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's terrible.
And
Yeah.
they refer to it as they want to track sperm donations amid fears of so-called accidental incest.
Yeah, you got to track down the blokes and Sheilas then.
Yeah.
And Accidental Incest was my favorite country band of the 80s. Yeah, those guys were good.
They sure were.
Especially the guy that had only the 3 ears. This portion of the
You can really play banjo with webbed fingers.
Yeah, it was very, very
Remember that guy in Deliverance? Come on, huh? His eyes were too close together. Am I right on this?
He's got like a glass elbow that he uses as a slide. That's awesome.
Oh, nice. Little lap banjo.
Hey, are you about ready to, you're getting up, you get ready to go to work, you go, to hell with it. I could get in bed, turn the security system back on, and stay home. I've done that a time or
Maybe
two.
this evening you want to spend a nice, pleasant evening. Or you want to, right now, check your house. You can check Chick Southwind's 11 cameras.
Right here on my smartphone, because I have Simply Safe, the design-it-yourself, do-it-yourself home security system. They make it easy to protect every inch of your home. Simply Safe, designed with cutting-edge security technology powered by 24/7 professional monitoring. Emergency? Well, Simply Safe's professional monitoring agents use Fast Protect technology to capture critical evidence and verify the threat is real, so you get priority police dispatch. 24/7 professional monitoring service costs about under $1 a day, less than half the price of traditional home security systems. You can lock and unlock your doors, access your cameras, arm and disarm your system from your smartphone, no matter where you are on the earth. And CNET, you've heard of CNET, just named Simply Safe their editor's choice pick. You can customize the perfect system of your home in just a few minutes at simplysafetom.com and get a swell deal. Claim a free indoor security camera plus 20% off your order with interactive monitoring. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Coming up, we're going to hear from Patty G, and we'll find out who Johnny Loudone is. And we have more exciting things in the news. Christy, give me one little teaser.
Well, we have underwear in the news, actually. Is women's underwear taxed higher than men's? And penis length has grown 24%.
Well, this is great.
In recent decades,
For everybody?
yeah.
I needed the 24%.
Did you?
I can tell you that.
All right.
Yeah.
In many cases last night, 95.
Oh.
Happy Valentine's Day, buddy. All right.
You may have gone to bed early, but you didn't go to bed sad.
I'm not saying it was me.
of course not.
Be right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night.
Some like Bud, some like Schlitz. As for me,
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
Thanks so much for joining us on a Wednesday. I'm Mark Allison. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. It's February 15th on the way. Allie Breen and Sexy Time. Your relationship letters, as well as Jessica Alsman, Scorched Earth from the Bits and Pieces podcast on the way on a Wednesday right here on Bob and Tom 24/7. Good morning. I'm Mark Allison with a look at things you may have missed on this Wednesday. The winner of November's record-high $2 billion Powerball jackpot has been revealed in California. State lottery officials in Sacramento Tuesday announced a man named Edwin Castro, my friend, actually our friend, is the winner. Castro declined to appear, but sent a statement saying he's shocked and ecstatic and glad the lottery helps fund education. No information about Castro has been released. The winning ticket was sold at Joe's Service Center in Altadena, an unincorporated foothill community northeast of Los Angeles. The jackpot grew to its staggering amount after more than 3 months without anyone coming up with the correct combination of numbers to win the top prize. But Edwin Castro of California, the winner of November's $2 billion Powerball jackpot. From Queens tonight, actors at a Southern California medieval-themed dinner theater have left the castle. The Orange County Register reports Tuesday about 50 performers and stable hands have gone on strike at Medieval Times, 30 miles southeast of L.A. Actor Aaron Zappik says the dinner theater, where audience members feast on chicken and watch a joust in California's Buena Park, has been flying in replacements to cover staffing gaps since the strike began Saturday. The actors say the company has blocked efforts to raise wages and improve safety. The company attorney says only 2 meetings were held with the union before the strike and that the show will go on. And that's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
So, Nick, let's start with the basics. Are you a married guy?
No, I just got divorced.
Sorry to hear about that.
It's okay. Lots of people get divorced. Einstein got divorced.
He did?
Yeah, did you know that? Albert Einstein, arguably the most intelligent man who ever lived, got divorced. They should tell you that before you get married. It shouldn't be, do you love her? Do you want to spend the rest of your life with her? It should be, do you think you're smarter than Einstein?
Oh, so you're dating then?
I guess. You know what I don't want to do? I don't want to say I love you anymore. I hate that first I love you. That's the worst. First time you ever tell a woman you love her. If they like you, they want to hear it. And when they hear it that first time, something comes over them. You know, their eyes get all wide. And you get that diabolical grin on their face. You can almost feel them saying, excellent.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Valentine's at White Castle is back again. Onion breath kisses from your cheapskate boyfriend. Romance and sliders, bright lights on your mind. How you'll treasure those memories. Valentine's on the can.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, this is Larry the Cable Guy, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Boy, better get up, get some exercise.
Yes, it's time now for another exciting episode. Oh, no. Of Murray Whiskey, Frontier Funeral Director.
Oh, no. My hero.
In this episode, Murray Whiskey has just gotten married. And he brings his beautiful new wife to their honeymoon room, their suite. They're getting undressed on their wedding night there. Murray Whiskey drops his trousers, throws them over to his new little bride. Just put those on. She looks at him incredulously. She says, go ahead, put them on. She puts on the trousers. She says, they're too big. I can't wear these. Murray Whiskey says, that's right. Remember that. I wear the pants in this family. Don't you ever forget that. She says, fine. She takes off her panties. She throws them over to Murray Whiskey. She says, you put those on. He tries. She says, you made me do it. You've got to do it. He says, okay. So he tries to get them on. Can't do it. He says, I can't even get these past my thighs. He says, I can't get into these panties. She says, yeah, and until you change your attitude, you're not going to either, partner.
A true tale from the Old West.
That concludes another exciting episode. Murray Whiskey, Frontier Pyromaniac over here. What are you lighting up the studio?
Yeah, this thing, it's not working. I'm sorry. Nothing. Just
brought to you by that new Japanese Jewish restaurant, So Sue Me.
Thank you very much, Maria.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night.
You might as well shoot me when the beer runs out.
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
Hey, man, this is Donnie Baker, and this is Bob and Tom 24/7. I swear to God it is. That's like all day and most of the night.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Did you get shocked?
Is it 85?
It kind of sounds like Hotel Motel, an alternate cut or something. No?
I think I like past notion. This is like a 1985 sitcom about a robot.
Steven. Steven the robot. Did I do that?
I like just Robot Urkel.
Kind of a Robot Urkel, yeah.
Oops. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
He's in the performance studio. There's Josh Arnold. There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold. I'm Chick McGee. And Tom, it looks like Josh is amused by an email.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I've been roasted by a gentleman who enjoys the Rockettes.
Oh, boy.
Well, let me again since Willie missed it, let me
set
this story up. Yeah, the Rockettes were in the news. The great dancers from Radio City Music Hall.
Yeah, and apparently there's a college, the Boston Conservatory at Berkeley, offering dance classes, Willie, taught by the Rockettes.
Is this Berkeley ELEY or
ELEE?
The one in
Boston.
In Boston. The class focuses on the dancer's meticulously precise technique based on tap, ballet, and jazz, in which the dancers move and kick in perfect synchronicity.
And I asked, isn't it time that we all acknowledge the fact that the Rockettes are completely talentless? Yes. that what they're doing.
No, I hate to agree with him, but I think he's right.
It's weird and old-timey. When you look at modern dance, what they're doing isn't as impressive.
Exactly. Well, Michael has written in. He says he took his 10-year-old daughter to New York, and they saw the Rockettes and just had a wonderful time. And he says, I realize, Michael's from Chicago, by the way. He says, I realize you're a single guy from St. Louis, and your idea of culture is going to a Blues or Cardinals game and pouring a Busch Light into a glass instead of drinking it straight from the can. Nice. I'll have you know I do drink it straight from the can, Michael. Try to be a little more open-minded, sir.
That's pretty funny.
And he says about entertainment experiences you've never actually had the pleasure of enjoying. I have seen the Rockettes at Radio City Music Hall. We had to go with our show choir.
We had to go. I hear that.
And then we got to tour the Radio City, which was really cool. And we got to meet a couple rock. And I'll be honest, I wasn't so impressed by the dancing, but I was like 16 or 17. I was horny the whole time.
A lot of legs to deal with.
And a lot of that side pelvis, you know that.
It's like, is it butt? Is it thigh?
Just a magical place.
Yeah.
Magical
Big
place.
Fan. Big fan.
Yeah.
Were there, and I suppose most of the fellas in the show choir.
Here we go.
We're not similarly
there we go.
aroused.
Only two that I can think of.
Okay.
And that wasn't even verified. It was just assumed.
Well, no, I mean, those Rockettes, that looks like an incredible workout. I'm surprised that hasn't become one of those fads. Remember how stripper poles became a workout fad for a while?
Yeah.
That'd be, can you imagine?
I think...
Because, that's very physical.
Any dance, there are tons of dance classes that would...
but nothing would be funnier than...
high kick like that unless you've got a lot of experience.
That's stretching,
Be great.
Yeah.
Yoga pants and
Whatever you
Rockette
guys say.
dancing.
Whatever. I'm with Josh on this one.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're kicking again. Look at that. They're spinning.
Maybe if they could guest on the Broadway show Stomp, they really have something there.
Yeah, I'll tell you
banging
what,
trash cans and kicking.
I'll bet the smallest Rockette could come in here and one kick have you on your ass.
Not saying that she couldn't
sobbing.
beat me up.
How does that...
Not saying she couldn't beat us up.
Have a place in this discussion. That one of the topics
I think
could
you're
beat
implying that it's not
somebody else.
difficult to do. I think
I'm not.
And of course, Willie, you'll like this. I know
Josh
that you
opened
love,
the door.
you love
I walked in.
Jack Black. I'm suggesting a movie, a sequel, if you will. It would be called School of Rockettes. Very similar to School of Rock, kind of a love story.
They could do it.
Is he the same character? Is he still Dewey Finn? Is he like down on his luck rock star?
But he has to dress up like a girl.
Okay.
He's a Rockette.
It's not that they're not athletic. It's just the Rockettes are pretty much a one-kick pony.
Oh, my gosh.
That was very funny, Josh. I like a chick's notion, though, of Dewey Finn has to dress up as a woman and join the rock. That can you? Jack Black could make that funny.
America loves guys dressing up like women.
But Jack Black he could make almost anything funny. But
makeup and the whole thing.
England really loves guys dressed up as women.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
You know what goes where? I learned that in Eton.
That's how they did Shakespeare back in the day. All men, yeah.
No,
women can't act.
Yeah, there aren't any women.
Oh,
you seen Meryl Streep? Garbage.
What a perfect example.
I have a Polish accent. I have a Southern accent.
Merely a genius. Okay, let's move forward here. We have Mr. McGee at the sports desk right now.
NFL news yesterday. You remember when the Indianapolis Colts decided to hire the Philadelphia Eagles offensive coordinator, a guy by the name of Frank Reich, and, they ended up firing him. Well, yesterday the Indianapolis Colts decided that they'd hire the Philadelphia Eagles offensive coordinator, Shane Steichen, and now Shane is the new head coach of the Indianapolis Colts. As Rocky would say, this time for sure. So... fingers crossed. Okay. And the defensive coordinator of the Eagles, Jonathan Gannon, replaced Cliff Kingsbury in Arizona. He's the new head coach of the Cardinals. Cliff Kingsbury sounds like a home cookie recipe, doesn't? Oh, is that Kingsbury? Oh, yes. It's very nice. Very nice.
Kingsbury is a very sort of elegant sounding name. Yes. Are you the Cape Cod Kingsburys? No, we're from Cape Cod. No, we're of the DeLand, Florida Kingsburys.
Oh, how lovely white trash.
Yes.
Excellent.
No. We once summered in Daytona Beach.
Oh, how lovely.
Oh, no.
Honey,
the rates are better when it's not race week. That refers to the Daytona 500, by the way.
It is race week. Yeah, good.
I know it is.
I think I erased my car horn by accident.
Oh, let's get that going again.
I thought we agreed we weren't going to do the car horn. It annoys people.
That guy got mad, yeah.
No, Dean likes reading the emails and texts about people saying, hey, please stop. I'm in traffic.
Maybe you accidentally erased the car horn. Okay.
We are being soundly ignored.
Oh, yeah. Would you literally soundly ignored?
Yeah.
Sound. I thought we were going to meet Johnny Loudone. And we need to. Can you explain to Willie how this happened?
We already met him.
Well, we need to be introduced.
I don't know why, because the entire focus of the show, when you introduced Johnny Loudwin, switched right over to you, buddy.
Which you love.
Have you?
I do love that.
Do you remember when Garth Brooks did the Chris Gaines thing?
Yeah, it's his like alter ego.
Yeah.
Pat Godwin is not Pat Godwin anymore. He's Johnny Loudwin.
Mr. Loudwin.
But let me point this out. We did not know about this.
Nope.
We merely asked Pat if he would play one of his real songs, because for a decade, Pat was one would say a traditional stand-up on stage with a guitar.
Yeah, 22 to 32. My first open mic in comedy, I was 33.
This came up last week, and all of a sudden, Pat had all these songs that none of us had ever heard.
And I asked Pat if he'd played any romantic songs for his girlfriend. And by the way, how'd you do last night? Did you have a good night?
Oh, we had a family thing on my end, so we're gonna do something in the future.
You've postponed it.
I will get the guest room ready.
And I will remain silent right now.
I don't have a guest room, but you're welcome to stay at Josh's.
Real quick, not to put any sort of curse on your relationship, but if Pat does end up in Josh's guest room, can we have Noah film it? Just do a whole real world thing.
Yeah.
Can these two live together without driving each other crazy?
I think you'd all be surprised at how patient I am.
I don't know what that means, but I enjoy it.
Case in point.
With someone in your space.
Sure.
Hey, Pat, this is my yogurt. I wrote Josh on the top of it and on the side of it. Josh is written just everywhere.
Do you remember not that long ago when I accidentally left a cupboard door open in the break room? The hell I caught from one Josh Arnold?
Wait. You're claiming that's only happened once?
See, there we go.
Wait a
Wait a second. Garbage
If we're calling people out,
I'm irresponsible.
I would like to know what world Willie lives in where he thinks Josh has yogurt at his house.
I was going to say.
I think you meant to say pizza box.
There might be some frozen
Did
yogurt.
you mean to say pizza box instead of yogurt?
Yes,
when
that's-
you went in your mouth.
Or Ben and Jerry's
Quite
ice cream.
clearly. I just figured that's something that can be shared.
Like a good vanilla Greek yogurt. I think it's
So do
very
I.
tasty.
I'm with you on that.
Oh, hey,
folks
Willie.
Especially on top of a nice glazed Krispy Kreme donut.
Right.
It's the Rockettes kicking high
You made
in
it
the
a
air.
month and a half, pal.
These are just personal attacks.
Oh, sorry.
Congratulations.
I was trying to help. Willie.
The restraint he's practiced.
Hey, Willie, see the Rockettes kicking their way high in the air? See that?
Oh, that'll happen. That's why the music's so loud.
Da, 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 da.
We call that a can, sweetheart.
Yeah, I can fart all right. Yeah.
I bet there
know why they're
are members of the Rockettes that have horror stories, because when you've got that many people linked together, if anything goes wrong,
They all fall down like dominoes.
I mean, but you know, someone has to either be sick or.
I think you're right, though. I think some of the Rockettes that make extra money are whores. Yeah.
And you know their menses is all synced up.
What you guys?
Well, I'm just saying.
Come on.
You said
4 or 5 nights out of the year you don't want to go see
They
it.
are
horror stories.
They're incredible athletes.
I'm the one that I'm the one that
They
says they're incredibly athletic. I don't know why you're picking on
I
me.
can't believe that Mike Mark hasn't come in here. You know, his wife.
Oh, he told me. I heard about it.
Why, what is this?
My wife's friend is a Rockette. I'm going to tell her what you said.
Well, his
give
wife is a
her a
dance
signed tampon
choreographer.
and say, hey, the next time it's a cotton string night, you're ready.
Yeah, honey, why don't you go
Josh.
have a period, okay?
Could we get to the song? So the point is, Willie.
Yeah, Johnny Loud Guy.
Well, I bet when they're all on
Loud
their
one.
period, it
Oh,
looks like I'm
excuse me. It's not Johnny Loud Guy.
No.
Of course.
Johnny Loud
we
one.
didn't-
Johnny Loud one.
Willie, we didn't know about this character. It wasn't like when he comes out and does, Cacciatore, Statutory. He was doing.
Statutory.
Luigi Accusatore.
Oh, sorry, Luigi Accusatore. The point is, he didn't introduce this character. This is a genuine song he wrote when he was young.
I love all Pat's songs, and I don't like that we just make fun of his, his serious songwriting that he
Well,
does.
then you're going to have to get out during this because it's going to get brutal.
Nobody's early lyrics can withstand his scrutiny.
Seriously, Willie, and this is
Remember
like
you
a
said that.
really sad song.
No, Willie, let me read
It's
this
a
letter.
really
But it's
sad
barely
song.
a song.
This letter comes to us from Jason. He writes, I have been listening to the Bob and Tom show for over 30 years.
Hey, me too.
Me too.
I live in northern Nevada. I'm a faithful listener on my morning commute. I have never laughed harder than I did this morning when you critiqued Pat's songs.
Oh, yeah.
This must become a daily segment as we move forward.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Jason. Now, just
I don't enjoy any part of this.
Buddy, that makes it better.
You have to know that kicks
Should have never told us that.
Pat, again, these are. This is a lovely melody, but this is you were a kid when you wrote this.
Yeah, nobody's lyrics can withstand this kind of scrutiny. I mean, warm smell of colitas, bad sneakers, and a pina colada, my friend. You'd
poetry.
that
You
too.
comparing
Yes, I am.
to Hotel California?
Yes, I did, apparently.
Don Henley wrote those. They're very good. Okay, just play a little bit of the song for Willie.
Oh, yeah. See, this part's okay.
I love this.
I didn't even start it.
A little finger picking.
Ripped off by Sade. But
It was way before Sade.
Oh, James Taylor ass.
I prefer calling her Sade.
Throw the seed among the stone.
Seed among the stones.
And watch how wild it's grown.
it hasn't. Tell him stone.
Tough and twisted. Something's missing, and it shows.
So if it's missing, how can it show?
It has exactly. Makes no sense.
Johnny Loud won loads of fun.
Johnny Loud won loads of fun. This character comes out of nowhere. This is like Alvin Tostig in that stupid Elton John song.
You see, it's me, though.
Who the hell's Alvin Tostig?
Because I'm the party guy.
Johnny
I'm the
Loud
fun
when he's
guy.
the fun guy.
Johnny Loud. Yeah, Johnny.
Laugh, clown,
Now
laugh.
he's sad.
Exactly.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Johnny Loud won loads of fun.
Smokey Robinson has
Is that
lost
sentence missing something, Judge?
Would have thought he'd be the one to be drowning. No more clowning.
No more clowning.
Throw him a line.
Hence the album cover with the drowning
No,
clown.
I figured.
But there's no one on the beach.
So there's a beach now with
Yeah.
stones.
Let him.
No one in the boat.
No,
There's a boat, too.
So it's sink or swim. Too tired to float.
It's almost Cinco de Mayo.
That's what I was gonna say. It sounds like Cinco de Mayo.
All the lifeguards left their chair.
So the lifeguard's just off duty. Did you?
Hey, anybody there?
Yeah, Johnny Loudon can take care of himself.
Because it sure ain't looking pretty.
No, it ain't looking.
Here in Circle City tonight.
No, Circle City is on the ocean.
yeah, apparently.
I was in the Midwest.
What part of the ocean is in the Midwest? Maybe you.
I think
many-
he said it was a lake,
there are
remember?
many
He wrote this at a Joe's Crab Shack.
Isn't there a line coming up
Airline
about
lakes.
the rising tide?
Hold on.
The tidal. Who can forget the tidal waters of Lake Superior?
You see Pat drunk at the bar at Joe's Crab Shack. Hey, what rhymes with drowning?
Frowning.
Keep going. No, keep going. We're enjoying this. Keep
All right,
going.
fine. And the calls. Oh, no. When it rains, it pours.
Morton Salt. Yeah.
Salt on open sores. Yes, everything at once. Never one at a time.
So it's raining salt water on this guy who's drowning in the
Vague
ocean.
and trite.
In the ocean in the middle. He's in the middle of Indiana, drowning in the ocean, and it's raining salt water.
This is a single on the radio in 1982. I'll tell you that right
Yeah, I bet that station went off the air.
WKRZ.
The Sunday PM.
I need a picture of
It was on Sunday morning at
the
3
disc
a.m.
jockey holding a newspaper of that day.
And the calls catch no one's ear.
This is me calling for help.
Because no one wants to hear.
No one wants to hear.
But he cries anyway. Here comes the tide.
Uh-oh.
That's the tie that you're talking about.
But there's no one on the beach.
Everyone sing.
No one in the boat. So it's sink or swim. Too tired to float. And Josh made the mention that when you float, you're
Floating
not really
takes very little effort.
All the
yeah.
lifeguards left their chairs.
Lifeguards out of the chair.
And I'm mocking myself now. Hey, anybody out there?
See, it's fun, isn't it?
Cause it sure ain't looking pretty.
No.
Here in Circle City tonight.
It's a call for help, you guys.
Oh, it sure looking pretty. Here in Circle City tonight.
I would believe it was a call for help in 1982, and it was still here.
as you know, I often act as the Ezra Pound to Pat's T.S. Eliot, and like the first thing we do is we rhyme shore with whore. That's going to improve the song right there. And then,
yes,
can you
I'll
grab the
get
phone?
that. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom Show.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Is Pat there?
Yes, Pat's here.
Pat, it's me, Johnny. Pat, it's Johnny Loudwire.
Oh, my gosh.
Old friends.
Pat, I'm alive, man. I didn't drown. I'm alive.
Well, that's great. Well, then my song helped that.
Where do you live now, Johnny? Are you living on the ocean still?
No, man, I live in Circle City.
Oh.
You
never got away, did you?
Little spot in Glendale.
Oh, man. Hey, Pat.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you trying to change the story of the song, but I know it's a tribute to our beautiful lovemaking.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
Is that why you're a loud one?
What a wonderful, magical time. But, man, I'm still alive. We can get together, man.
Hang up on John.
What do you mean? We're not going to get together?
He's still hanging on to hope there, Pat.
Okay.
I didn't drown.
Okay. All right.
He just tells random people he didn't drown.
Okay. Well,
Christy, what do you got in the news there?
No, we have to.
we're gonna.
I hope you've been listening to all of this on your Raycon
Me
earbuds.
too.
Oh, nice. It's going to sound great on those Raycons.
Man, oh man. Raycon premium audio at the perfect price point. You can build great habits without breaking the bank in the new year, whether you're looking for a pair of everyday earbuds, low latency gaming headphones, or a speaker with a battery that will last all night at your next party. Raycon's got you covered. And Raycons start around half the price of other premium audio brands, even if you know you love your Raycons as much as we do. Raycon wants to make sure you feel great about your purchase, which, by the way, every purchase has an easy and free return guarantee, but don't worry about that. And Raycons, we haven't even mentioned 3 customizable sound profiles, earbud tap functions, noise isolation, and awareness mode. You're ready to buy something small with a big impact? Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today. So affordable. Buy a pair as a gift and keep a pair for yourself. And get 15% off your next Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. 15% off your Raycon purchase. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Twice as good and half the price. That's a math problem. I think that means they're 4 times better.
I think so.
That's for love the Raycons. Coming right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
This is one that I wrote, and we'd like to play it on your program.
Okay, go ahead for it.
The full moonlight's enough for me to see all the woman in you. Got the wipers on with the heat on your feet. You're about to blow my fuse. I won't put it in park until it gets dark, 'cause baby, you know the rules. I can't get off with the dome light on. I can't get off with the dome light on. Shut the door, you stupid whore. They're playing our favorite song. Ain't no need to fiddle if you can't find my fiddle. I can't get off with the dome light on.
Can't get off with the dome light on.
I'm kindly old-fashioned when it comes to certain things. Never wore a pair of short pants and always ketchup on my onion rings. Some things I can deal with. Baby, I don't care if you chew. I even let you take your shoes off. But there's one thing I just won't do. I can't get off with the dome light on. Shut the door, you stupid whore. They're playing our favorite song. Ain't no need to fiddle if you can't find my fiddle. I can't get off with the dome light on.
the dome light on.
Yay!
I don't believe when you tell me that you're saving up for beauty school. And I don't believe a word you say about meeting that motley crew. And I don't believe when you tell me that you don't believe I'm a fool. But I do believe if that light stays on, the cops will see what we do. I can't get off with the dome light on. Shut the doors, you stupid whore. They're playing that favorite song. Ain't no need to piddle if you can't find my fiddle. I can't get home with the dome light on.
Can't get off with the dome light on.
One more time.
Can't get off with the dome light on.
One more time again.
Can't get off with the dome light on.
We're through playing now.
All right.
Hey!
Criminal damage. Prosecutors said Joby Poole used a metal grinder to break through a gate at an industrial park in central England Saturday. He then used a stolen semi to load up Cadbury cream eggs, oh, that's a good choice, and other chocolate goodies worth more than $38,000. He has pleaded guilty to theft of a trailer, theft of its contents, and criminal damage to a chain lock. He's expected to be sentenced next month. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Hey, Shooter, it's Kenny Tarmac. Hey, we just landed. I'm an ORD, just got in from TPA through ATL. And hey, guess what else just landed? The Bob and Tom app. I know. Now, thanks to the Bob and Tom app, even if I have to go all the way from Foxtrot 20 down to Alpha 4, I can still listen live, see their videos, find an affiliate station, use the alarm, and even send a message. This is Kenny Tarmac signing off and reminding you, everything I touch turns to sold.
Hey, folks. Boom. It's me. And you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. That's 24 days and 7 hours. No, 27 days a week and 24 like the show with the guy who whispers all the time and saves the world. And Bob and Tom 24/7. Hey, it won't blow up the world.
Comedian Roger Naylor is our guest from the Ohio Valley.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember. Is your wife a cop?
Yeah, it's not the traditional job like we were talking about. I mean, it is very, very romantic. We met at a Dunkin' Donuts. So. She hates that joke.
I'll bet she does.
It is a weird job for a woman to have, but it has its advantages. I mean, what other job can you think of where the woman comes home every single night with handcuffs? So
sure,
we got a little game we like to play called Held for Questioning. On the downside, my wife carries a gun.
Oh, good point.
Which makes PMS a whole different ball game at my house. Our toilet seat stays down. I take no chances. I pee in the tub or out in the yard. I don't even mess with it.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, my wife is a cop. It's very weird being in bed with a cop. Do you know how embarrassing it is to be in the middle of making love to your wife and all of a sudden you hear, "What's your hurry, pal?" Do you know why I stopped you? Do you know how fast you were going? I gotta wear a radar detector on my wiener. It's a fuzz buster.
Bravo! This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
For the Beer Bash.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
And he's going to be performing. There's Josh Arnold.
We agreed to delete this one.
Yeah, we're taking a vote.
Not all your friends deserve favors.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. What is it?
What's he doing? Is he squeezing a duck? What is that?
Josh, if we don't do this, there's an a cappella group beatboxer that won't be able to put food on the table for his kids. His annoying kids.
By the way,
turn this up, Ace. I can't.
Nobody's ever asked for that to happen.
Turn it up. That's Ace Cosby turning it up. There, he's getting
Well,
hurt.
Again, that sounds like detective show theme music.
No, it sounds like nothing I've ever heard before. There's Willie. Hi, Willie.
Good morning.
Casio preset.
Yeah, exactly. That's a demo.
Tom, I asked for so little, and I was so wrong the first time around. Can we have the oboist back in?
Oh, that would be fun.
You mean not the oboes?
Oh, all the oboe
bassoons?
players?
Bassoons.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I say it corrected. Bassoons.
That was
And
a
you need
fun
to
day.
say it like that.
Mm-hmm. It was fun.
That was an incredible time.
Those
Pat,
guys
in your
are great.
defense,
And gals.
Pat Godwin, Dear Bob and Tom show. Yesterday, my ex-wife got me a Valentine's Day present. I was afraid to open it. I gritted my teeth, opened it. It was Pat Godwin's Christmas bonus CD. I listened to it for hours. An amazing piece of work, Pat.
Oh, well.
There's a nice... It's a nice thing.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah.
And Pat, listen to this. Rob saw you in Evansville Saturday. He says it's amazing how much confidence Pat has when Tom's not around.
I'm telling you, Pat, I think your next gig, people are going to be requesting that song, Circle City.
And I'd be glad to do it for them.
Okay. Pat's going to be at Big Brothers Big Sisters in Lancaster, Ohio, coming up Saturday, February 25th. Also, on the road.
It's Lancaster, by the way.
Huh?
Do you say Lancaster, Ohio?
Yes, did I pronounce it wrong?
It's Lancaster. Yeah.
Lancaster?
If it's Central Ohio, it's Lancaster, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's presumably
It's
the
not
other.
Burt Lancaster, it's Lancaster.
Okay, Lancaster. Right. It'll be Willie G and Patty G, Nashville, Indiana, Friday, March 10th at the beautiful Brown County Playhouse. Yeah. That'll be a great show. But right now, we return the microphone to Chick McGee at the Bob and Tom Sports Desk.
Philadelphia Eagles celebrate losing the Super Bowl by sending their defensive coordinator, Jonathan Gannon, to Arizona to be the head coach. And
Tonight on Gannon.
Offensive coordinator Shane Steichen to head coach the Colts.
I blame myself. Typically, we used to have a sports intro to kind of give this
why don't we do that anymore?
Well, not only do I have a sports intro, I have one that fits your recent request, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, boy. Hello, sports fans.
Bassoons, ladies and gentlemen.
Christy.
Chick.
Josh.
Chick.
Ace. Chick. Willie.
Good tomorrow.
Tom.
By the way, if you have a bassoon that needs repair, I happen to know the first call bassoon repairman in the world.
That sounds like a Christy story. My best friend's a bassoon repairman.
Seriously, remember when he came in here last time? He was with a guy from Australia that had flown in with his bassoon just to have Paul fix it for him.
If he said that, I immediately got it out of my brain. I can't see it.
It says Paul. I knew where you would go.
Paul, the bassoon player.
That's true.
Let's see. More NFL news. Derek Carr. He was released by the Vegas Raiders yesterday. The move expected after Carr was benched with 2 games remaining in the season. The Raiders would have owed Carr $40.4 million in guaranteed money. Over
Traffic this morning, very silly.
Very silly. All right, hold it down over there. This clown has the right of way. All right. Anyway, and
so he's out $40 million?
Yes. Well, unless he can find another team that will pay him $40 million.
Phew.
Come at Corton. Wow. And hundreds of thousands of people, Tom, are expected to clog the streets of downtown Kansas City to celebrate the 2023 Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs.
Are they having a parade or something?
They're having a parade. Here comes the Kansas City Chiefs.
The Chiefs are on the warpath.
Due to advanced thinking and
The Chiefs are on the warpath. Go Chiefs, go.
Just the white guys.
There they are.
Go Chiefs, go.
Go Chiefs, go.
Yeah, this woman singing this was she auditioned for ABBA, but she was too white even for them.
We couldn't get
That's
Rosemary Clooney.
Wow, that is just awful.
City leaders said 19 local and area law enforcement agencies, along with fire officials and transportation workers, are ready to provide protection as the team takes a victory lap through Kansas City. Most schools, many businesses, some government offices in the Kansas City metro area. This would drive you crazy, Tom. They will be closed today so people can celebrate. The event starts at noon Kansas City time and will end with a victory rally at the city's Union Station.
Speaking of traffic, you're lucky I'm here today.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Well, now you're living in a home not your own, right? While your new home gets ready.
Yeah, why is it that funerals have to have the police thing and they're going through all the red lights and...
Yes, take a stand against this. I want to hear your argument.
What is Look, the one guy's
What's
already...
the deal with funerals?
The guy in the whatever the hearse thing is already dead, and all of a sudden there's cops coming right at me in my lane, full speed. I had to practically go down a hill to get out of his way.
Why am I doubtful that's how it happens?
I doubt.
I'll show you exactly where it took place. Westfield Boulevard. This cops comes flying by straight at me.
Normally, I give you the benefit of the doubt. When did this happen?
Yesterday.
Wouldn't that make a good start of a mystery where there's a big car crash and they're looking at the bodies? How long has this been dead? 6 weeks. What? Dun, 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 dun. And it turns out it was a body in the back of a funeral.
Well, that's the old joke about the plane that crashes.
Oh, yeah.
And there are 700 victims and it landed in a cemetery, that classic.
I like that.
Usually it has a certain ethnicity attached to it.
You are just all over the place today, man. We got to
seriously, look, is it really necessary to have... I don't know. It makes no sense to me.
All right.
More sports coming up, including Josh's thoughts on Tiger Woods. We'll talk about that.
Fine golfer, bad driver.
Better than the cop who was escorting the funeral.
Okay.
Ran me off the road.
How fast do you think he was going as he drove you off the road?
I don't know. I had to pull off and practically go into a ditch to avoid
The only way he would run you off the road is if he recognized you.
I'm just saying. They're endangering other lives by...
They really are.
And
we don't need this train of people to get to the cemetery on time.
When we come back...
Not like the body's going to start smelling anytime soon.
It's not for the body.
That's insensitive.
Funerals aren't for the deceased. They're for the... never mind. Coming up, we'll hear from... If you can name this voice, keep it to yourself.
It was an absolute blessing.
We'll talk about that when we come back.
All right.
Shut up, Tom. We'll be back.
I guess?
Nope, not now.
Okay. Does it involve the turf?
No, we're going to hear about the turf and why it was so slippery. Tom Griswold, special sports correspondent.
Yeah, we'll be right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
Last time you were here,
Yes.
you got talking about catchphrases.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even sure you remember this.
In fact,
I remember it.
we actually use it.
We use it a lot.
Right now.
And
How's that working for you?
You know, I got to say that, I'm a comic, so everything, and when I improvise something, it's a throwaway. And I'm certain that I've thrown away my career and the potential for a decent career 100 times. I've had people say to me, that baked bean bit, the funniest thing I have, and I don't know what
they're talking about.
Because it's like, I got my stuff, and then I got because you had that guy on from Bruce Springsteen earlier.
Sure,
and he was talking about working with the boss and the boss way he works a set list. That's me.
Yeah.
I don't mean to say I'm like Bruce Springsteen, but I'm like Bruce Springsteen.
Okay.
You change it up every night.
I have a set list, and then I'm willing to.
And you never follow it, yeah?
I'll do what I need to do. I'll do whatever I got. It's like making love,
But you do it
right now.
Oh, that's right.
See, we love that phrase, and you've given it up. Then we were hoping
I did it, and when I did,
there's no right now T-shirts.
When I did the Bob and Tom Show tour, I don't know if I told you I did it.
Sure.
And Chick introduced me.
he introduced me with that catchphrase.
Oh, yeah. It's starting. It's starting.
Is it sweeping America?
Mm-hmm.
We want to. We'll bring you back on the tour, but only if we can do the right now thing.
Oh, look!
Could I hear
what I gotta do?
Could I hear the baked bean bit right now?
Because sometimes my mom used to make baked beans with her special sauce.
Yeah.
Which was mustard, ketchup, and sugar. And she would, she goes, go on to the dinner, come here right now. Right now. And she had this really deep voice. That's before she stopped smoking.
Yeah.
She was a Pall Mall babe.
Wow. Did the sugar make the beans
Brown sugar.
Sweet.
It was a brown sugar. It was like the best thing in the world. And
Yeah.
my father was overweight, and so my father, and no matter what, she couldn't do any wrong. This is the greatest thing I ever, it's mustard and ketchup and
brown sugar.
A lot of sugar in there.
and some Campbell's baked beans. And he we could have, if God bless my father, may he rest in peace. He would have been happy with a trough.
Fill it with oats.
And I'll tell you something. My father lived for dinner.
Did he?
Mustard?
Yeah.
Because my father, my father was, he was a real man. He was a Marine Corps lieutenant colonel. We've talked about this before.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
My father was in World War II. My grandfather, World War I. I enlisted in the Army out of high school, just missed Vietnam. But I was in time for our country's war on drugs.
How'd you do?
Technically, I fought for the other side.
We have to take a break right now.
Right now.
Top 25 college basketball. Number 5, Kansas beat Oklahoma State. Oklahoma upset number 12, Kansas State. Number 24, Providence over number 18, Creighton. And Syracuse beat number 23, North Carolina State. NHL last night, Montreal, Carolina, New Jersey, St. Louis, and Pittsburgh get wins in regulation. Ottawa, Winnipeg, and Tampa Bay get wins after a shootout. And Boston, in overtime, beats Dallas. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
With us in the studio, comedian Doug Stanhope. I wanted to talk about something fairly mundane, actually, with Doug. You hate baseball. Am I correct?
Baseball players always, they look like cops so much. They're so, they're so joyless.
Are you out of your mind?
But no, you watch any other sport and they're happy and they're pumping up the crowd, they're high-fiving. And baseball guys, they just look so joyless and smug, and they just sit there in the dugout and they look like cops. You know how someone gets pulled over, they have no registration, and you need 9 officers, and they all stand around with their arms crossed and self-important looking. No joy in their face.
So what do you do during? Because I can tell you love.
I mean, I'll
so
bet
much.
on baseball because I think that's the only reason people watch it is because it's the only thing on in the summer. I hate the Yankees. That's the only reason I watch baseball is to hope the Yankees lose, and I guess that's probably a miserable. Just because they buy their team and their fans are so obnoxious. Like if you're gonna just be cheering in the stands, pick an underdog and have some character. If you have money on the game, it's different. That's like having stock in a company.
Yeah.
But if you're just gonna be a loudmouth, beer-fueled ass bag in the stands, pick the underdog. Rooting for the Yankees is like going to a casino and cheering for the house. It's already supposed to win. You're standing behind the blackjack table going, "Oh, dealer busted your ass, bitch. Oh, that's my dealer. I got my dealer jersey on."
Bob and Tom 24/7. Not on air, online, all the time.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Like every time you get to plane, they talk about the flotation seat.
Like if you go down, if you crash in the ocean, then this seat will float. 2 planes out of 100 go overseas. 98 out of 100 stay right here. So if you want to make me happy, you show me a seat that's going to bounce out of a cornfield. That's what I like. This one, they got everything just confused.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Thanks for listening to Bob and Tom.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
He's in the performance studio.
Oh, yeah.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
What is this, a clavinet, Tom? Isn't that something like that? They call that something like that? Right?
Wang, 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 wang.
I like it. This one's kind of funky and weird.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. We've got an email about you.
Oh, I got a bunch of emails over here. What have you got? You go first.
Dear Bob and Tom, I was listening to the radio Tuesday when the AC/DC classic Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap came across the airwaves, and without missing a beat while singing along, I sang Dirty Deeds and the Done Dirt Cheap, as Tom thought it was for many years.
I thought it was the Dunder Chief.
And
I
this
thought it was
also
some kind of Aboriginal tribal leader. Dunder Chief.
Sure, why not?
This also applies to Saquon Barkley.
Quan Barkley.
Among other running jokes. Yes, I hate that the show has infiltrated my mind.
Yeah.
But strangely enough, I enjoy it as well. It's comforting.
Aw.
Do we not apologize enough to our listeners?
Maybe we should apologize more. Then he goes, he says, P.S., keep up the blatant hostility. Bob, in a place called Northwood, Iowa.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thank you, Robert. You know what
I'm and Joe, baby.
Got a nice letter here. Christy launched what can only be termed as the second greatest line in the history of the Bob and Tom Show.
Well, that's kind of...
Whoa.
Yeah. This comes to us from Don.
Okay.
Don.
Let's see, where is he? Don writes, I literally pulled to the side of the road, fearful of losing control of my car.
Oh.
Now, the second greatest line in history. Now, I'll tell you what he's talking about here. Christy, I believe we have the line right here. This is what you said yesterday to me.
Oh. Why do you hate being normal?
It does seem like a choice at this point.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Really, really does.
I don't know, but it's a great observation. And according to Don, the second greatest line in history, the greatest line in the history of the show, of course, this is not even in dispute, belongs to Chick McGee. I'm not going to tell you what it was. I'm going to play it in a few minutes, so I want you to hang in there. And we'll be able to enjoy that. And here it is. This is
already.
This is it. Thank you, Dean.
Fast.
This is what Don considers, and I would agree, the greatest line in the history of this show. It begins with a news report from Christy Lee.
Do you remember the dramatic rescue of baby Jessica when she fell down the well? Remember she was 18 months old?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, baby Jessica is a baby no longer. She was married over the weekend.
No kidding.
She is now 19 years old, and she apparently tied the knot Saturday at a rural church outside Midland, Texas. She's 19. Her husband, 32-year-old Daniel Morales.
I bet they're on city water.
There you go.
I'll bet they're on city water. Ladies and gentlemen.
My only regret is if I wish I hadn't been laughing at my own stuff.
How could you? It's so funny.
It doesn't work everywhere, though. That's the problem. Like, there's...
city water? Yeah.
Yeah, it's regional. Not every place has a choice between a well
water,
and city water. So, like, where I grew up, I didn't know what that even meant. The line
What the
really...
hell's wrong with
the
you?
line failed real bad in St. Louis. and many other major
Are you just
metropolitan
jealous?
areas. Not
Because-
jealous at all.
yeah,
I
really?
made sure... I can't be jealous of inferiority. The thing about it is...
Let me ask you this.
He's really going over there.
So if you didn't know the distinction between well water and city water, then when Ed Septic called, do you understand the concept, if you will, of a septic tank?
Of course, yeah. You can have septic tanks without
How about
the
a
difference
turd
between
wrench?
city and well water.
You know what a turd wrench is?
Yeah, sure. It's a plunger. Yeah. These are all...
I think if you know what the difference between well water and city water, you probably know the difference between septic and city sewage.
No. You can have city
Sewer.
sewage and still have a septic tank.
That's true. No.
Why would you? why would you have sewage and a septic
You can
tank?
be on well or city water and still have a septic tank.
I think I have. I think I have a well for my outdoor spigots, and I have city water for inside the house. I think.
Oh, cool.
That's probably true.
Right, that's great. Well, use that on a sprinkler, and then everywhere it hits your house, it'll turn rust-colored.
I don't have to worry about a yard. I've got 2 or 3 dogs.
You know I'm just razzing you, pal.
Don, thank you very much for the kind letter, Don. Coming up, we have a study about the length of the male member.
And Tom's going to tell us what the most normal thing he does. What is the most normal thing you do?
Well, I have to think about it. The most normal. I do lots of normal.
He started.
No, you don't.
I'm really proud of him. He started to take a break right before the show in the morning instead of working like a madman. And I've noticed a difference on the air. You seem more relaxed, a little calmer.
Yeah, sometimes he goes to Starbucks.
Not quite so angry.
By the way, you know those speed bumps up here?
Yeah, of course.
I can get the 75 miles an hour between the two of them. But see, on the way back, I have to go an extra street down,
right?
Because I've got the coffee in the car. So I go down to one extra street where they don't have the speed bump.
Can I just say, you should drive like you have kids that live in that neighborhood because you literally do have kids that live in that neighborhood.
Oh, sorry.
You're gonna hurt a child.
No,
you got to relax.
Just kidding. That was a joke. I don't speed.
That one
was a
kid's
joke.
like Willie, though. He's a big old ugly adult, but still, I mean, they're your kids.
Yeah. Once the Griswolds hit 18, not so good.
Coming up, we have more really cool squirrel news.
Yeah.
And,
well, how can I do this story after he says squirrel news?
This is going to be.
And is
it like cool
spontaneous
stuff?
sex better? Question mark.
I think sex
better than scheduled sex.
Well, that's
yeah.
If it's consensual, yeah.
Or if it isn't.
Yeah, that's really hot.
Oh my God.
What about scheduled unconsensual, Josh? Does that do anything for you?
Hey, lady, I just want you to know I'll be back here at 3. All right?
Hey, lady.
No, we had the news story. Were you here, Willie, for the news story about the drug detecting squirrels?
Yeah, I was. They scratch.
Yeah, they sure do.
These squirrels have been trained.
They got it bad, man.
if they detect whatever it is, meth or heroin, they literally scratch at it. Which, if nothing else, this is going to keep people from using the old keister purse. I mean, the last thing you want is a squirrel down there batting around your nuts. Jeez. Sorry. Anyway, I'm sorry. What was
sorry.
Did you have a letter or something?
No. I want to get your opinion. Maybe as the show, we should come out and say this is our stance on a particular topic. Now, this has been...
But we have a statement of purpose.
Well, I know that, but I mean, it's not really... It's kind of a goof. Our mission statement?
Our mission statement. You want to know what it is? Everybody want to do it with me? Thank you very much.
Silly.
Bob and Tom Corporation.
But it is Valentine week, and Monday at the Mavericks-Minnesota Timberwolves game at the American Airlines Center, a couple was married.
It's nice.
Now, how do you feel about that? Would you want to be married at an NBA game?
I mean,
I would say no.
No, I would say no.
These people are big fans. I think it's fun.
Can you shoot the bouquet out of a T-shirt cannon?
Oh, that'd be fun.
Because if so, I'm kind of in.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
That would be terrific.
Reed and Ellen will now exchange rings as a symbol of love and commitment to each other. The marriage officiant said it is the seal baby, the vows you have just taken to each other without end, unless, of course, he's out of town. Now, they then repeated the vows said by the marriage officiant before making it official by the power vested me and the 20,000 people here at the American Airlines Arena as witnesses.
Any of the players assist?
Is that a long time out then?
Delight to declare you husband and wife. Engagements and proposals have been common throughout sporting events, but the Mavericks said first ever wedding to take place during an NBA game.
Here's what now it's going to start an avalanche of people wanting to do this.
It was pretty cool though. Her something old and something blue was just a vintage Dirk jersey. It looked awesome.
Isn't that nice? Yeah, two birds.
See, now,
don't keep reading because the part where they shot the bouquet out of the cannon, that one lady dove over the balcony and
that's terrible.
landed head first.
Have you ever been in the wedding and one of the ladies really wants the bouquet? Have you ever?
Yeah. She shows up with a butterfly net.
Good Lord.
And a face mask.
This means something. Other sports coming up, including fake championship rings in all the sports.
I'm selling them.
You have one for sale.
We'll talk.
I know a guy can hook you up in a couple of world records.
Massive study of the getting massiver a male member of all things.
I wonder what this is about.
The scientists are trying to figure out what's going on.
I think it's about 7 inches.
Nice. That's awesome. Also, why is chocolate so good? Scientists have answered that question.
I know. It tastes so good, chocolate.
And
Scientists. Oh, my God.
That's a scientist.
Not sure what doctor that was. And
I think Dr. J.
We have, thank you. We have a great story coming out of Massachusetts about a school that can't turn the lights off. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
Yes.
They can't get them off.
Right.
So,
and Dr. J went to UMass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right now it's quiz time. Christy Lee, your sleep number setting is what?
40.
That means on her sleep number bed, she sets it at 40 at the touch of a button, and that means it's a kind of a less firm mattress. Chick McGee, what's your sleep number setting?
Hang on. What number does a Skeezix use on the other side where you're at
100.
100.
Just like Chick McGee.
Just like Chick.
Now, the Chick likes a firm mattress, so he sets his at 100. You can do the same because 8 out of 10 couples prefer a different mattress firmness. The Sleep Number Smart Bed lets you adjust the firmness of each side and change it whenever you like. By the way, sleeping too hot or too cold, you're not alone.
Will you turn the fan on?
Partner snoring. Sleep Number has solutions for all of these issues, including the Flex Fit Smart Adjustable Base. I have that one. I can raise the back, raise.
None of us have.
Yeah, we don't have that.
You got to do your homework. When you get your Sleep Number bed, find out which one you want.
I'm more important.
Yes.
Can you calm down? Choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number because you can be your best every day if you've got some great proven quality sleep. And now, for a limited time, it's the Ultimate Sleep Number event. Save a staggering 50%. Been thinking about buying that Sleep Number bed? Now's the time. Save 50% on the famous Sleep Number 360 limited edition smart bed. Plus, special financing available for a limited time, subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments are required. All those details are found at sleepnumber.com/BT show. That's sleepnumber.com/BT show. The bed's only available at your favorite Sleep Number store. Also, coming up, we have a world record.
And we're going to go to Argentina and speak some Spanish.
All right.
All right. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They put the F in professional.
Rolling through a Wednesday morning. Thanks so much for being here with us on Bob and Tom 24/7. Don't forget about the laughter after the Bob and Tom Show. Bob and Tom's work farce is what we call it. All the fun without really that much effort. You just keep it tuned here to Bob and Tom 24/7, and we'll keep your coworkers guessing what's making you so happy. Keep that smile going all day and listen all day long right here on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee with your Bob and Tom Entertainment News Update. Forbes magazine has compiled a list of the world's 10 highest-paid entertainers. And the top one might surprise you. It's Genesis. That's right. The band featuring Phil Collins, Mike Rutherford, and Tony Banks is number one, thanks to selling its catalog for $300 million and by making an estimated $27 million in touring. Sting was second on the list, Tyler Perry third, and South Park creators Matt Stone and Trey Parker were fourth. Pharrell Williams has been named the creative director of the menswear division of Louis Vuitton. Williams' first collection will be shown during Paris Men's Fashion Week in June. He has experience in the fashion world. For those of you who don't know him except for his music, he collaborated with Louis Vuitton before, worked on a sneaker and clothing collection for Chanel, and founded his own fashion brands like Billionaire Boys Club and Ice Cream. And you may not know that Lou Reed was really into Tai Chi. Not only did he practice, but wrote about it. His unpublished writings on techniques and purpose have been gathered for a new book called The Art of the Straight Line. It also includes interviews with other musicians and artists who practice Tai Chi. Reed's widow, Laurie Anderson, edited the book, and The Art of the Straight Line will be out on March 14th. And that's your entertainment news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, I'm Marty Gleckman for Casket Carnival.
You won't lose your shirt. It's a Casket Carnival. When we shovel on the dirt, we'll make sure you're really safe before we stick you in the grave. We won't steal from you. Casket Carnival.
We've got lots of games and prizes, and since many of our coffins are scratch and dent or gently used models, we pass the savings on to you at Casket Carnival. And don't forget to say hello to our lovable mascot, Embalmo the Clown.
Hey, yeah, there. Thanks for coming to the Casket Carnival. You're really gonna dig our prices there. Don't forget to ask about our layaway plan, huh? Hey, geez, what's wrong with these people? I'm dying up here, huh? At the cremation station, we want to earn your business. You know, sometimes I wish I were dead.
Hi, this is Dr. Will Miller, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Are odors in your home a constant problem? Do you live with a smoker, have pets, or simply have annoying kitchen cooking odors that just won't go away? Do you ever hear comments like this?
Gee, Janet, I never thought of fertilizing houseplants with cow dung.
Or has a house guest ever said,
Great room freshener, Bill. What do you call it? Early American locker room?
You've tried carpet deodorizers, spray mist, incense, stick-up fragrance dispensers, and even plug-in devices that temporarily mask the smells in your home. Nothing seems to work. That's why Home Products Incorporated, a division of Frigamall Industries, is proud to announce its latest innovation, Le Clip. With Le Clip, foul-smelling odors seem to miraculously disappear. Simply put Le Clip over your nose and the nose of visitors to your home and see what a difference it can make.
Hiya, Mary. How you been? Wonderful, Janet. Hey, your house smells great.
See how easy? If you pick up Le Clip today, and if you're not delighted with the results, we'll send your money back. Le Clip, by the same company that brought you Le Blindfold, the product that makes messy, cluttered homes look more neat and organized.
Gosh, honey, the house has never looked better.
Le Blindfold and Le Clip.
Pick yours up today.
Okay.
Hey, guy, it's Kid Tarmac. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Take that to the bank. 24/7. I know.
Also joining us in the studio, comedian John Bazaar.
Well, I find that now that I need a woman, integrity, strength of character, honesty, but really the most important thing, gotta have a big ass. I may be outside the pale on this one, judging by all the magazine covers I see, but I'm done with these ectoskeletal, wafer-thin, rice cake chomping chicks with the Ally McBeal arms and those heroin-looking legs. Yeah. Even the three little pigs knew you don't build something out of sticks if you're going to spend any time inside.
And the announcer for the Super Friends, dead on too, by the way. I don't know who that guy was.
Yeah, he was the guy who was after Ted Knight. Ted Knight did the original ones.
Right.
He'd be like, meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice, Jackie and Sarah and Monroe, get ready. Aquaman, I want you on the golf course in 5 minutes. Chop, chop.
Hey, Superman, you're going to free bowl of soup with that hat or what? Talk to the judge.
Hi, man. This is Donnie Biker.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, Chick. It's a detective show all of a sudden.
There's me on the bongos. There's Josh Arnold at the sidekick chair.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. We're all waiting. We're just waiting for the Ace Cosby joke of the day. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee.
I'd like to keep you waiting, man.
And here's Tom Griswold. No.
You don't want to keep us waiting, Ace?
Whenever you feel the
Ladies and gentlemen.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
What's it called when a giraffe swallows a toy jet?
What?
A plane in the neck.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot going on there.
You know what's funny is when we don't care for an Ace Cosby joke, we don't look at him we all turn to Tom.
That's because we've been here a long time.
I enjoyed it very much, Ace. It's a plane in the neck as opposed to a pain. It's a play on words, Joe.
So you dress as a long
Yeah,
neck.
well, of course, we all understood.
That's what I love it.
And by the way, I think we could all agree, giraffe's necks is too long.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah, they're just
Giraffe's
too long.
necks is too long.
Yeah. Dear Bob and Tom, Pacifically Chick, thanks for switching up the Derek Carr car horn. Monday morning, I went to work later than usual and missed the first couple hours of the show. I got in my car, turned on the show, put it in reverse, and beep, beep. Scared the hell out of me.
I have no doubt.
I kept looking around, wondering where it had come from. Was it a passing car? A neighbor waving? Nope. Just
a ghost?
Just damn chick.
Yeah, don't do it.
Thank you, Justin.
You guys know how many ghost cars are out there? You gotta
How many?
be real careful.
Really?
They're all around us.
Yeah?
Are these cars like they've been in car accidents and now they're still roaming the road?
That's right. Yeah.
Ooh.
Unfinished
Like
driving
Christine,
business.
but they're just
Are they
invisible.
Buicks? They're invisible.
No.
They are Buicks. They went somewhere.
Buicks.
That Godwin applied
I see.
humor to it.
Buicks.
Say that for Halloween. All right. Give that to Ace. Now, we had a news story yesterday, once again, out of Australia.
Crikey.
Involving sperm donation, and there is a problem that they do not have a national registry, and there is some concern that what they call prolific sperm donors may be getting so much seed out there that it's possible that people a few years from now may start dating and not realize that they're siblings. They refer to those donors as prolific donors, and what their concern is, I'm quoting here, so-called accidental incest.
Whoops.
Yeah, and I mentioned that accidental incest, my favorite country band from the 80s. We have suggestions for some of the cuts from accidental incest.
Oh, okay.
That have been sent to us from Eric.
This is fun. I like this.
These are some of the love songs on the Accidental Incest album. My Sister's Eyes.
You've got messages.
I'd love to lay you down, Aunt Fran. The webs between your fingers. And, of course, when I call your name, it's the same as mine. All great songs.
Lovely
All great
tunes.
songs from the band.
I didn't get the Fran one. Is that on me?
The Aunt.
Aunt Fran.
Oh.
No, I just think
What's
it's
the
a
title
name.
again of that one?
Lay down, Aunt Fran, or something.
I'd love to lay you down, Aunt Fran.
Oh, Aunt Fran.
You see, they're related, you see.
Wasn't there, in the 70s, wasn't there adult movies with Aunt Peg?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm
Porno?
pretty sure, yeah.
Was the name suggestive of anything that might be happening in the movie?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, no. Peg didn't mean Peg in
Back
the 70s
then.
like that. It meant
Aunt Peg
Margaret.
porn.
Yeah. Aunt Peg, yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm not aware of that. Could
not
we
either.
get back to sports? Didn't you have some ideas over there?
So much Aunt Peg. You're absolutely right.
Oh, I've got some
Yeah.
ideas.
Really?
Yeah, Aunt Peg was a real thing.
Was it like an Ernest thing? Like Aunt Peg goes to camp, Aunt Peg goes to the White House.
Aunt Peg bakes cookies.
Aunt Peg meets Ernest.
Oh, this is shocking.
No to me.
Wow.
Look at them boobies.
Aunt Peg, 1980.
South Carolina's Secretary of State says more than 600 fake championship rings for professional and collegiate sports confiscated by law enforcement agents last week during a raid of a South Carolina memorabilia store. The haul seized from Kirk's Collectibles had an estimated retail value of about $15 million.
Man.
And included phony rings for the Super Bowl, NBA Finals, World Series, Stanley Cup, and various NCAA sports.
Wow.
Federal, state, and local officials raided Kirk's at an upstate mall on February 8. No arrests have been made. Those are good lawyers. An investigation being conducted by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. No information has been provided about possible suspects.
Did you see that? Was on HBO a few years ago, they did an investigation of that, and they had that one guy in the back of his store signing all the posters as the athletes.
I think I have a Sammy Baugh signed picture that I don't know if it's real or not, and I have an Art Monk signed picture, and that's it. There's, other than Joe Theismann's autograph, but then I asked him to sign something, and then he wouldn't stop. He autographed the dog, for God's sake.
Oh, yeah. He gets a little Gets Sharpie happy, doesn't he?
Joe, come on. That's just a regular towel. Don't autograph it.
Now, where he signed your creamy white buttocks, did you have that turned into a tattoo?
Absolutely.
Okay, that'd be good.
And
A lot of respect. Yeah.
7.
Okay, thank you very much.
Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Feels healthy enough to tee it up at Riviera this week. That's right. It's his first tournament with a cut and without a cart.
I hope he Ubers. And yeah, of course they wouldn't give him a cart.
Since the British Open last July. He says he wouldn't enter if he didn't think he could win. Woods also realistic enough to know his body won't hold out much longer. Part of him is grateful for the chance to keep playing. He says he's felt that way since going through back fusion surgery. Of course, Dr. Jeff Lorber conducted that.
Now, I'd like to announce that maybe 4 people in the world got that joke. Did you get that one, Pat?
I did not.
I did not get it.
There was a very fine band called Jeff Lorber Fusion.
Jeff Lorber
which was kind of fusion music many years ago.
Like jazz fusion?
Dr. Jeff Lorber, that's a fine joke. I just want to
up
underscore
here,
that.
he said, pointing at his brain, some things go in and never go out.
You're amazing, Chuck.
Thank you.
He's a savant.
Yeah.
He cannot, Woods is the tournament host of the Genesis Invitational. No word of Tony Banks or Mike Rutherford or Phil Collins.
He's back at it, folks.
Oh, look at that one.
For now, he says himself
Peter Gabriel will be
as
caddying
another
for
player. Yes, and if you're going to the tournament at the Riviera in Los Angeles this weekend, be careful about when you arrive. Because if Tiger gets late, it's
he doesn't have a license anymore, right?
That's a good question.
Yeah, he shouldn't be allowed to have one.
No.
The man's a menace on the roads.
Is this the tournament where he drove off the road?
He drove off in Los Angeles.
I
But
thought it was
wasn't
in Torrey Pines.
Was it Torrey? No, but he California.
Wasn't he in a rental car that was provided?
Yeah, it was like the sponsor of the tournament.
Sponsor of the tournament.
Wasn't it like a Cayenne or something? Maybe it was Genesis. That's a car.
It was a Genesis.
And those are terrific cars.
Those are great.
As long as there's a decent driver behind the wheel.
Well, that's the thing. You
Little light.
See, Tiger behind it.
This is what I think everyone in this studio agrees on. You should get a driver, Tom Griswold.
Yes.
Because this
right now I'm about to trade in my car for a bike. I'm running out of cash.
Well, so I'm biking to work, and this car.
Well, it's easy to bike to work because I'm going to have to move out of my house and move into Willie's, and he lives right around the corner.
I pitched that months ago. You guys all heard me pitch that.
I heard you.
Don't you have a little extra room there?
I have plenty of room.
Yeah.
I just think that he's. I think he's too. I don't think he'll do it.
Ace, you got a guest room?
What's the problem?
It's full.
So you're saying you wouldn't allow your best friend, Tom Griswold?
It's his pantry. What are you talking
The
about?
couch pulls out.
Can you?
The couch pulls out.
Good. So,
But Tom doesn't pull out.
How about the children and the dogs?
We need a video camera. Just take your phone, move into Aces for just the afternoon because I want to see you uncomfortable away.
Or yeah, maybe just a video of you giving Tom a tour of your home.
Here's plenty of chunky soup.
That's amazing. Ace, do you have a really good vacuum cleaner?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, good, because I broke the one where I'm staying, and I have 2 very large white dogs that do nothing but shed.
I'd like to see a tour of Tom's home, maybe on an episode of Cribs. But with you, it would literally be just showing all the cribs you've had over many years.
Let me get this straight. I have them in order. There's Sam.
Saved by the Bell.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, fellas.
Lloyd.
Have enjoyed your Cribs program.
Oh, good.
Welcome.
And I've got an update for you. I've got the day off, so I parked my Peterbilt in the driveway, and I'm taking my little nephew Kirby to the zoo.
Oh, nice.
All right.
And I sure hope that big old Siamese tiger comes out to see us.
Sure.
You'd think if a groundhog can do it, a healthy tiger wouldn't be afraid to see his own shadow.
Yeah.
Last time we were there, he kindly took the day off, too, just spent the entire time over in the corner snoozing up a storm.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Kirby was upset. Of course, the tiger's probably too embarrassed to come out, seeing as what they named him.
What'd they name him?
What'd they name him?
Spot.
Oh, yeah.
It's somewhat of a thinker when you think about it.
His tigers are striped.
Yeah.
Last time we were at the zoo, I seen a big old gal riding one of them rascal scooters by herself.
Is that
All
right?
the grandbabies had all the grandbabies piled on.
No kidding.
Kindly looked like an unemployed possum.
Sure.
but it's not polite to stare.
No.
I don't know if Mr. Ace is on the phone or not, but I got one for him.
He's right here. Go ahead, Floyd. He's right here.
Did you hear about the tragedy at sea, Mr. Ace?
No.
There was a boat carrying red paint and another boat carrying blue paint. They kind of ran into each other and sank.
Wow.
I guess on the news they said both crews were marooned.
Hey!
And I heard tell on another network it was a violent collision.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Boy, I sure hope that these balloons the Army keeps shooting down end up in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Recycled. I'll hang up and listen to your answer.
Okay. What was our question? Thank you, Floyd.
That is a bummer when you go to the zoo and the animals are either sleeping or they're not even visible.
Yeah.
You work with a zoo, Chris. Can't we, tase them to get them moving a little bit?
No, paintball guns.
Paintball guns?
You guys, you can't tase them. What you need to do is give them amphetamines. Then they can stay awake for
Would
longer.
that help? The amphetamines?
How about a stick? Like a really large...
Just poke it?
stick and poke it.
What is wrong
In fact,
with
you should be able to rent a stick. As a person at the zoo, and you just reach it out there and you poke. Hey, poke.
I'm fine with the rent a stick program, but only if you're in the enclosure and there's no way for you to get out.
Well, no.
You don't think so?
You don't need a stick if you're in the enclosure. You can just tap them on the shoulder.
Entertaining.
I was behind the scenes the other day, and the bear was hanging out, like looking out over the back, and there's no fence or anything there. And I'm thinking, I guess there's a moat or something. I don't know, but it was pretty scary because you're thinking, whoa,
I bet you
could
look
he
delicious.
jump?
Yeah.
Well, lately, we've had 5 or 6 stories involving zoos where
They've gotten out.
Here in the U.S. of A., where various animals are being let out by
True.
who knows who.
Now, that's too active. I don't need that much activity for my zoo animal.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. We have Chick McGee at the Bob and Tom Sports Desk. Anything else going on in the world?
Yes, we do. Stupid world record. I do have... let me go to this first.
Okay.
A 7-year-old girl in New Zealand has broken the world record for the longest Frisbee throw in the girls under 8 category.
Really?
Little...
Orphan Annie? Who?
Sarah Wadsworth tossed a Frisbee a total of 203.64 feet to break the record.
Wow.
The throw was 33 feet short of her personal best. It still bested the previous record of 29.5 feet. Isn't that something? Sarah will now be headed to the World Disc Golf Championships in Peoria.
How about
June,
that?
as the first-ranked 8-year-old girl.
That's cool.
Yeah, but she's a minor, so she won't be part of the ceremonial bong rip.
Yeah.
Before they start the Frisbee golf.
I know most Frisbee golfers look like me, don't they? Bearded.
And they don't call it Frisbee golf. Don't call it frost.
It's like Kleenex. It's
Disc golf or something?
All right.
I don't think it's a coincidence, though, that the World Disc Golf Championships take place in a state with legal weed. Just saying.
Do you think that's a performing enhancing drug? Are they allowed to take that?
Oh, that's a good question.
I don't think weed is a performing enhancing drug for any sport. Is it?
But for Frisbee, it's all like listening to the wind and the trees.
So maybe it does help.
Let him talk.
What about eating competitions? Would that
maybe? Yeah. You're right.
Would that be of any use? Anyway, but congratulations for 7 years old and can throw a Frisbee like that.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, but they fly. I mean, it's not like she needs to use any muscle. I think it's all form, right?
It must be a skill because she's got the record and nobody's better than she is, so good for her.
Yeah, when I was 7, the only thing I could throw was a tantrum. Man.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that was Didn't you win some awards?
I did. Most annoying kid at the mall. Biggest brat at the airport.
What do you think you were upset about at the airport?
Oh, who knows? It could be anything. Brother got a Reese's, I didn't.
What's he doing over there? Be cool. He's training. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I had every parent's nightmare one time on an airplane with you.
Seems personal?
No, you wouldn't stop crying. I think you had an ear infection or something.
Oh, man. That's
as a parent, you're thinking, look, I'll jump out and you can take care of I'll just take my chances on human flight.
Yeah, man. Worst college visit ever. Just
awful.
Didn't want to go to Darden.
Had to change his diaper.
Kicking the guy's seat
before he met the dean.
19 years old. You're carrying on.
What do we got coming up, Chick?
We got another world record, Tom, and I'm looking for the Argentina record. That's why I was hesitating there, and I've lost it. It's about a really fat stingray.
Okay. Also, speaking of chubby, if you will, returning to television, an icon from about 30 plus years ago, returning to TV. You may have heard about Frasier coming back.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
But,
is it a private investigator?
Nope.
Oh!
No.
Is it Alf?
You're close.
Oh,
God.
You're close. But we have a tribute to that coming up. Pat, have you got something in the quiver, if you will, another arrow to shoot at us?
I do indeed, yeah.
Okay.
And by the way, we might have another Derek Carr update.
Okay.
Pat, your song, will it be one of those comedy ones, or will it be like those parodies you do?
Woo!
We have fun.
Hopefully. It's a tough crowd. Also, we have a update about the owl that's loose in Central Park. Have you heard about this?
Mm-hmm. Who?
There's an owl. I see.
Oh, I see.
You got him.
I got him.
That chick is a hoot.
Oh,
I got him back.
yeah. I'm funny.
You sure did.
It's 1-1. When we come back, we'll be better. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules, or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Joining us in the studio, we have singer-songwriter, actor, and comedian Stephen Lynch. I throw in the actor thing because you spent how did you describe it?
9 months in hell.
Sentence, was that the word you used?
9 months in hell is what I just heard.
You were on Broadway. Do you want to give us give those that haven't heard about this the background on?
The Wedding Singer.
You portrayed
the very popular Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore movie about crazy kids in the 80s.
Turned into a very successful theater piece.
Very successful.
Well, you did it for a pretty long time.
Mildly successful.
I mean,
it was fun, but I had my toe on the trigger pretty much every day of the last 4 months of it. Well, I realize I'm making it sound like it was really bad.
No, but I mean,
it wasn't. It was time to move on.
Can you play one of the new ones for us?
I think so.
Okay.
We just had a little powwow in your producer's office about what I can and cannot say on the radio these days. And,
there have been moments before. You think this one's okay?
I don't know.
Okay, well, if it's not.
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Lynch.
This is a song I wrote. I discovered, oddly enough, that I had an uncle, a great-great-great-great-great-uncle who lived in the medieval period. He pretty much did for a living what I do for a living. He was both a troubadour and a court jester, and I think he used to play in the court of the king and the queen. And I discovered one of his old compositions that he wrote for the lute, and I transposed it to the guitar.
Good, because we don't have a lute handy.
No. I don't either.
Because I like guitar comics, but I hate lute comics. Prop guys and lute comics.
Those are the worst, aren't they?
Just hacks.
They give us all a bad name. So this is one of his compositions, and I just thought I'd try it for a modern audience, see how it goes over. Come, fair lady, to mine bed we go, and verily sweet pleasures we shall know. Yet, where thy belly meets thy limb, I beseech thee, give a trim, for thy bush doth overflow. Milady doth have a 70s muff. A 1470s muff. 1470s. Zounds, it's as prickly as a Christmas wreath. Think it might hide some baby birds beneath. Pray, shave it off to make a coat. There are fur balls down mine throat, short and curlies twixt my teeth. I saith not thy is hirsute. But it looketh like thou hast buckwheat in a leg lock. My uncle was also a very hacky stand-up comedian. But soft, what hair through yonder girdle grows, to be or not to be put in cornrows. Oh, it is beastly and unruly, and it smelleth of patchouli, and that offends my nose. I sayeth not thou art furry down there, but it doth resemble Fidel Castro eating a London broil. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, medieval bush.
Bravo. Stephen Lynch.
Thank you, lords and ladies.
Thank you. Stephen Lynch, ladies and gentlemen.
Halitosis 2023.
Hearts, you shouldn't give.
What's your sister up to tonight?
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
If you want to turn your daddy parts orange, eat some Cheetos and watch some porn.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
For Batman, it was Batgirl. For Superman, it was Supergirl. And now, meet Spider-Man's female counterpart. From Bob and Tom Productions, it's the superhero women have known about for years.
All right, Toots, this is a stick-up. Hand over all your money.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, come on, lady. Hurry it up. Somebody's going to get hoiked.
Help! Oh, please help! Won't somebody help me?
Let that young woman go, you two ruffians.
Yeah? Who's gonna make us?
I am.
Come on, lady. You must be in your mid-50s.
Yeah, what do you have going? Some kind of superpowers?
Yes, I do. Take a look at these.
Oh, gross. Let's get out of here.
It's Spider-Vein Woman.
Oh, God, no!
Spider-Man got his superpowers from being bitten by a spider. Spider-Vein Woman got her powers from working as a waitress for 17 years. Don't make Spider-Vein Woman show you her legs, because if she has to, she will.
Look at this one.
I think I'm gonna puke!
Mm-hmm. Oh, here, hold my purse. I'll show you my hysterectomy scar.
When you need help, call on the only superhero who wears long polyester pants, comfortable support hose, and sensible shoes. She
coming up.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey, chick.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
Josh Arnold in the sidekick chair.
Hi there.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
There's Willie Griswold.
Yo.
I am Chick, and here's Tom.
Well, thank you very much. You said you had another world record over there.
I do. Stupid world record. A fisherman from Argentina, an Argentine, has landed in the record books after catching a 550-pound freshwater stingray.
Oh,
Man.
wow.
It's too big.
In the Parana River on Wednesday.
Would you ever go fishing in the Parana River?
No.
I wouldn't get in a boat in the Parana. I wouldn't want to cross a bridge over the Parana River.
It might be, it's a different word, but P-A-R-A-N-A.
Ah.
Not P-R-I-R-A.
Still, it's close enough.
An H in there
There's a
somewhere.
Y, I think.
It's like when they name a place Death Valley, you say to yourself, I don't think I'm going to get a condo there.
Andre Wilchin told the media that the battle to land the fish was so tiring he almost gave up.
I bet.
I was about to give up due to exhaustion, Wilson told the media, according to the New York Post. The fish, stingray. The stingray had tremendous strength and was thrashing about at the bottom of the river. My Lord, this thing's giant. Wilson was fishing the piranha back on February 8th. He landed the short-tailed river stingray, which is native to the Rio de la Plata Basin, which means over there. I've caught many large fish in my time, he continues, but this is without a doubt the biggest. Wilson said he caught the fish using a shark hook baited with a large eel where he was fishing near the town of San Lorenzo, where the Flying Nun was born. I've caught lots of different species, including catfish and around 20 stingrays in the past, but this is the biggest I've ever caught.
It's really something.
May I see it?
It looks like... I see this thing, and it looks the hood of a car to me. Is
Holy
what
samole.
That's big.
Yeah.
Wow.
Looks like a dirty rug.
It does. Yeah, it's not.
What do you do with that thing?
It's not pretty.
You eat, that's what I was going to do.
Apparently, if you use it as a rug in your garage where the car drips oil, put that thing under there. It's lovely.
Come on over here, let me
Willie
show
nailed it.
you.
It looks like a dirty
Hopefully you throw it back. I don't know.
I've got
I would
that,
hope.
It's good eating. Stingray.
You think so?
carcass.
Who eats stingray?
Nobody.
A stingray sandwich?
I'll tell you,
Oh, man.
I'll tell you a family that had an opportunity. Never mind.
Crikey.
And, of course, we can't talk about stingrays unless you talk about Steve Irwin, killed by a stingray back in 2006.
Thank you. Is that sports?
Right there. No. Miss Impatient.
Another one?
World record.
Chick, did the Irwin stingray just hit at the exact right spot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Man.
Boink.
It's like a Death Star situation.
Right in the heart.
And I guess they have amazing video of it, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I heard that they did have video of it. But
Yeah, they were filming
really
taping
awful.
He didn't do the voiceover to that.
Tom.
No, he did.
Beth Neal and Miles Cloutier smooched for 4 minutes and 6 seconds underwater.
4 minutes and 6 seconds.
In an infinity pool to break their record for the
This'll get you wet, baby.
longest underwater kiss.
Pool, you see.
I bet that is how you get them wet.
Yeah.
You don't want water creates friction. You don't want to.
No.
It sounds like a good idea, but it is not.
I agree.
I told Willie a story about water I had.
Oh, you can't tell all of it?
So this is the world record. I'm sorry, this is the world record for an underwater kiss?
There's so many people talking. I don't know. Why do you guys do that?
Trying to figure out what you're talking about.
When I'm not talking, I want...
You're right. Sorry.
I'm the one who talks mostly. Okay.
We enjoy your reading ahead in the silence. So.
I'm reviewing every choice I've ever made. Their makeout session smashed the previous record of 3 minutes and 24 seconds set 13 years ago. Once again.
Well, they couldn't be Frenching. They'd drown.
The new record, 4 minutes, 6 seconds. I think you can French.
Underwater, holding your
Sure.
breath?
Sure.
No.
Can't you open your mouth
Yeah,
and
you
not
can.
breathe? Yeah, absolutely. What are you, dumb? You can
Wouldn't
open your
water
mouth.
suck into your mouth?
Chick,
Well, if there wasn't a cork in your butt, it would. Yeah.
That's right. He's right. You do have to cork.
We'd have to have a seal, right?
Have you ever
Go ahead.
achieved in a pool or a body of water?
I have never achieved in a pool.
It's fascinating.
I have.
It looks like smoke. Like it looks like a mist. It looks magical.
Josh is on vacation doing little experiments.
You have to try.
Silly me, I was thinking I was with someone.
It was the.
I was with someone.
Really?
Did they get any photos?
Well, you know what that
Thrown
is?
out of the community pool.
Did the lifeguard ask you to leave?
That's called waste. That is.
It was really incredible.
Nice.
And we were like, I don't know, 20 or whatever, and we had to look up, can you get pregnant by swimming in the same water?
Wait a minute.
We didn't know.
I've got a great idea. Why don't we go to Antarctica, achieve outside, and see what that looks like as it's...
Yes. As it sickles in midair?
Because they do throw the water up and it instantly turns into ice mist or whatever.
I doubt if whatever
6.
We're going to get emails of
Whatever,
people who have watched.
whatever technique you use is going to be doable.
If you've
in 80 below zero,
if you've arrived 80 below zero and it shot out, I want to know what.
Could we get back to the
even just in a pool?
These people were just kissing in the water.
Right.
Underwater for, what was it, 4 minutes?
Kissing leads to dancing. Dancing leads to spooning. Spooning leads to forking.
Next thing you know, the devil's marching around.
Okay. Despite all their experience and practice since first coming up with the idea 3 years ago, underwater filmmakers Beth and Miles admit the whole thing was a lot more challenging than they anticipated.
I bet.
Beth said,
3 days before the record, I could just not hold my breath.
Miles, the man, a reasonable person,
Oh, my goodness.
added, we couldn't even reach the existing record. We weren't even close. Beth continued, it was very interesting.
Have you seen a picture of Beth?
She hot?
Very.
It was very
You'd French her underwater?
Sure.
Whoa.
Sure.
What about both ends?
Might be drowning.
Yeah. Did you French her butt?
And this guy has a gigantic beard.
Beth continued, it was very interesting for me because I'm a free dive instructor.
Oh, well.
And all the things I tell my students, I wasn't able to follow myself for the first time in my life.
Oh, this is cute.
Hey, baby, can I take you home and French your butt?
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, Josh.
I can't get over this.
Beth can hold her breath for 6 minutes.
Whoa. Oh, wow.
Wow. Well, thank you. Is that sports?
Dive her down. That is sports.
This is what you farted for.
That's right. And Derek Carr updates as they happen. Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. Christy.
Well, we had the world's longest underwater kiss. What about spur-of-the-moment sex? Is it better than scheduled or planned sex?
Pat, do you have a song about the kiss?
Do you want to hear about the kiss?
Oh,
yeah. Is that okay, Christy?
Wait a minute. You know about underwater kisses?
Yeah, the kiss. It went something like this.
Oh, a little kiss.
The longest underwater kiss.
Very sweet. 5 more minutes, he said.
Very nice.
That's one of Pat's great skills.
Yes.
What does it sound like when you're stuck in the trunk of a car, Pat?
Come on, guys.
Does that come over the airwaves?
I like the opera.
It's somewhat muted.
I like the opera underwater, though. You want to hear that?
You're going to pop an eyeball out.
Yeah.
You're turning red. The teaser, Christy, what is it again now? Spontaneity?
Spontaneous sex, is it better? The penis length of a man has grown 24% in recent decades, apparently. Ever heard of pickles in a blanket? And why chocolate feels so good.
Feels so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool. We'll look forward to all of those things. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
Summer always makes me think of my mom.
Mm-hmm.
My mom was making breakfast. You know, she could make waffles using nothing but a pancake and a hiking boot.
Nothing like the Vibram waffle.
Really?
I agree.
Boom! You want waffles? There you go. Boom! There we go. How's it start? Oh, yeah. Sneezing from the pollen, the chain caught my shoestring, hit the center bar on my bicycle, and almost lost my bearings. I love summer. Good old summertime. I got sunburned on the soles of my feet. A lot of sand where the sun don't shine. Sunburned at the beach, in pain the whole darn night. So much skin peeled off my back, you could make a set of Samsonite. I love summer. Good old summertime. I got sand burned on the soles of my feet. A lot of sun where the sand don't shine. Putting on a cold, wet bathing suit, mosquitoes and bees and tetanus shots in the derriere. Something's crawling in the foot of my sleeping bag and flaming marshmallows in my hair. Drop and roll. Caught a baseball with my face. Potato salad in the sun. Salmonella steps up to the plate. Listeria gets the run. Oh, I love summer. Good old summertime. I got foot sand on the sole of my burn. A lot of feet where the sand don't shine. I got shine soot on the sole of my fence. Oh,
Shine
something
soot.
else.
Yeah. Ah, thank you. Beautiful.
Haywood Banks.
Hey, right here on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee with your Bob and Tom News Update. The winner of November's record high $2.04 billion Powerball jackpot has been revealed in California. Edwin Castro declined to appear, but did send a statement saying he is shocked and ecstatic and glad that the lottery helps fund education. No other real information about Castro has been released, except he did take the over $900 million cash option. Yeah. Rare and in some cases never before publicly seen video of the 1986 dive through the wreckage of the Titanic is being released by the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution. The more than 80 minutes of footage on their YouTube channel came out today and will chronicle some of the remarkable achievements of this dive, which was led by Robert Ballard. The expedition marked the first time human eyes had seen the giant ocean liner since it struck an iceberg and sank in the frigid North Atlantic on its maiden voyage from Southampton, England to New York City in April of 1912. And a man who British prosecutors say broke into an industrial park to steal almost 200,000 chocolate Easter eggs has pleaded guilty to theft and criminal damage. Prosecutors said Joby Poole used a metal grinder to break through a gate at an industrial park in central England Saturday. He then used a stolen semi to load up Cadbury cream eggs, oh, that's a good choice, and other chocolate goodies worth more than $38,000. He has pleaded guilty to theft of a trailer, theft of its contents, and criminal damage to a chain lock. He's expected to be sentenced next month. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Hey, hi, this is Tom.
And this is Chick from the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Christy, what's the best way to get full access to the show?
Hey, what? You introduced me.
That would be to become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP?
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
See, that was worth the wait, wasn't it?
This is Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
Frigamall Broadcasting presents another Bob and Tom Olympic moment in history.
The oldest gold medalist was in 1912 when Oscar Swan took home first prize in a shooting event as a 64-year-old. And while a 64-year-old Olympian is rather amazing, there was almost an 87-year-old winner. At the first Olympic luge competition in Innsbruck, Austria, 1964, the fastest luge run was logged by an 87-year-old Austrian, Johann Leakensphincter. Johann amazed the crowd and the judges, who nearly awarded him the gold medal, until it was learned that Leakensphincter was not entered in the event or even on the team. It seems that Johann was a spectator who had slipped and accidentally slid down the track at a record pace. Leakensphincter left his mark in Olympic history, as well as on the luge track itself.
In about an hour.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi, Chick.
Hey, there's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
Hey, there's Josh Arnold at the sidekick chair.
Happy first day of spring, everybody.
What?
Is it not today?
No.
Oh.
Isn't this the Ides of March or something?
Sorry.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey, there's Willie Griswold.
Josh is dumb.
Dumb as a post.
But,
I'm Chick McGee.
You fool.
And here's Tom Griswold. And once again, Derek Carr updates as they happen.
I was trying to hold my breath that entire break.
Why?
Well, because we had that news story about the world record.
The longest kiss?
The longest underwater kiss. And this woman is extraordinarily attractive, and she and her husband, I guess.
Extraordinarily attractive.
The way that you talk about hot people, it's insane. It's like she's worthy of discussion because she's attractive.
Exactly. No. If this was an ugly slit, we wouldn't be talking about it. What a beautiful woman.
You have a way with words, an unfortunate way with words. No, I mean, she's a professional diving instructor, as is her husband. But, look at this. There she is. She's got the same red lipsticks as you, Christy. Look at that. Red lips. That's so sweet.
Oh, she's your perfect type. She's blonde and all elbows.
Yeah.
A lot of nodes.
Ass like a house cat.
And her husband could be in ZZ Top with that big, thick beard.
Yeah, not a good look for me. No thanks.
Okay, but
he looks like Aquaman. He looks cool.
He does.
No, Aquaman is
well, not as buff, right?
Yeah.
You like that Jason Momoa, huh?
Oh, he's hot. He's hot.
Would you French his butt?
No.
Could be stowed.
I like that as the standard for attraction.
Oh my Lord!
What is wrong with you today?
I'm a gross
her
guy.
name is Beth Neal.
She's got a lot of teeth. Look at that.
Beth Neal, and it's not K-N-E.
I didn't think it was.
And but she's an instructor for underwater diving, so she is quite the expert. And she said that she can ordinarily hold her breath for 6 minutes, which I'm reading right here. It's the opening line of her Tinder profile. Very interesting. Not especially romantic.
I can't hold my breath hardly at all anymore.
Well,
Can
you won't stop talking. That's why.
That's right. Exactly. Yeah.
If you knew American Sign, then you could hold your breath. Keep going.
I bet she spends a lot of time at the dentist. Man, that's a lot of teeth.
Oh,
she
what?
has more teeth than
Toothy broad.
Oh,
by the way,
You don't like a toothy broad?
no.
yesterday, Willie, we did a survey.
Beautiful smiles, hard to find.
A survey on how many people like breakfast in bed, and there was a number in that survey that I didn't believe. Wasn't it something like 70% of people were going to make their mate breakfast in bed for Valentine's Day?
That's
I'm
nice.
skeptical.
But 7 out of 10?
Yeah,
That seems like a
he
lot.
was-
Willie, do you like the breakfast in bed?
I love breakfast in bed.
What?
And I don't even need it to be like a clean thing.
it's just
Give me
me and
biscuits
Willie.
and gravy and bread. Give me anything in bed. I'm down. Eggs Benedict in bed.
No, nothing is allowed.
Getting hollandaise in the sheets. Ooh.
I'm Googling, see if I get another take on this. I'm Googling percentage of people, and Google filled in percentage of people with herpes.
Oh, my.
It's like 50, dude. It's way up there.
It's way
By the
up
way,
there.
here we go. Final results from our poll.
Yeah.
Our audience, breakfast in bed, only 17.3% yes. No, thank you, 82.7%.
But I think they're trying to be your friend.
I think so, too.
I don't
You
think so. I think they're
influenced
honest
it.
folks. Why would they try to? Yeah, no.
No.
69% in this survey said they plan to make breakfast in bed for their Valentine.
No, it's terrible.
A study of 2,000 Americans found 47% have eaten snacks or meals in their own bed, with 85% planning or hoping for breakfast in bed on Valentine's Day.
There you go. See?
Wow! But 34% simply do not allow food to be consumed while under the covers, especially potentially messier foods like tacos, curry, ramen, spaghetti, Meatloaf, Thanksgiving dinner.
That's the story we had. You got it.
Corn dogs.
Yeah, I don't care there for no. And I don't like room service either if I'm in a hotel. I
Well,
hate
you know,
it.
let's face it. This is where my normal comment came in yesterday, I believe.
Oh, I have that on tape. You mean
Yeah.
where you looked at me and said,
Why do you hate being normal? You don't get to play.
I don't want room service. I've got my stuff in the room. I don't want to have
You're not known for
old eggs sitting around.
You put the cart in the hallway.
No.
Yes.
Ace, have you ever walked down the hallway of a hotel and grabbed a French fry?
Absolutely.
I drunkenly ate a roll.
I ate a piece of pizza.
You're not proud of this?
No, not proud of it.
I have taken the condiments.
Hallway food's the best. You took the condiments home.
Like the cute little ketchups?
Yes.
I love those.
why not?
I love the Tabascos that are 3 inches high.
Adorable.
I love
I
those.
do love the little ketchup bottles.
Is there a museum that has all the miniature stuff in it?
I hope so.
Because you've got the little mini ketchups in the bottles. But it's got to be the bottles, not the packets.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Like
What
that.
about
What kind of hotels are
do
you
they still
staying
make?
in?
Do they still make the mini booze bottles? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
for the
Airlines.
Have you not been on a plane?
South Carolina.
Look in Kelly's purse, but there's a bunch in there.
Oh, good point.
That was a dealing with you joke, by the way.
Yeah.
Not
Oh, yeah. I know. No.
Yeah,
We all got it.
You mean the absinthe?
Well, it does make the heart grow fonder.
That's what I've heard.
Because wasn't one of the states that required those finally dropped it, right?
Oh, they did?
South Carolina.
Utah did it for a while. South Carolina did it for a while. Seriously, what would be the most romantic thing for you?
So in lieu of breakfast in
Breakfast
bed.
in bed. What
You know, there's really nothing wrong.
I just spent the most magnificent Valentine's Day. She got me a personal dinner with Bob Lefsetz. I haven't seen her for 7 days.
There was Little Feet playing in the background.
No, the best breakfast I've had in the last couple of years was at Disney World.
You're totally
And,
ignoring the topic.
no, it's great. Goofy came to our table. God, it was fantastic.
You know what?
I said romantic.
And it was a buffet. I had a little salmon and this little green things.
A lot of people give Goofy a wide berth because he's an icon, but he's the worst waiter you've ever seen. Okay? He's constantly spilling stuff.
He's just putting ketchup in your tableside guacamole. He's a real
mess. Just a mess.
Wouldn't you rather be down there with they've got a buffet with salmon and
I don't
they'll
do
make
buffets.
an omelet for you if you want, and you don't have to be in your room with the sheets and the
I'm
stuff.
surprised
and
In
your
that case,
suitcase.
sure, but you know, you can just make somebody breakfast. That's always nice, and that can be very romantic, Christy. You come downstairs and
Yeah, but then you don't want to. Hey, I made a real nice breakfast for you. Do you want to sit in bed and?
I'm saying this is in lieu of. Yeah.
You know, if you present it in that way. Well, anyway, I just brought you 6 new cars. I don't know you'd care for that. I mean, they're not clean or anything.
They're not. The tanks aren't full.
Yeah, but they are 6 cars.
Okay, sorry. Okay, well, 82% of our audience does not like breakfast in bed.
That's flawed.
There we go. Okay.
That's flawed. I don't believe that either.
Well,
It can't be
It was a
flawed.
scientific survey we
It
did.
is
Yes.
flawed.
Okay, well.
It's Jeff Oskey put those numbers.
Well, no, don't blame him.
That's flawed. That is flawed.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Christy Lee is at the news desk. What do you have
Well,
over there?
talking about romance, researchers have found the spur of the moment sex is no better than sexual activity that's been scheduled and planned.
I'm very romantic.
I know you
I have
are.
romance leaking out my ass.
I believe that.
I should go to a doctor for that.
You know something? I think you might want to withdraw that remark.
Do you really believe that he's romantic?
Yes.
I think he is probably.
I think he's
Josh?
very romantic.
Oh, you really want to know?
Congratulations. You've fooled her.
I can be, Christy, on topic.
Yeah.
I can be quite romantic, but I can also be very, very spontaneous.
Okay.
In fact, I kind of prefer being spontaneous.
Now, by spontaneous, do you mean prematurely spontaneous, or?
No, I'm on anxiety meds, so that doesn't happen.
Oh, really?
But,
Good.
Scientists
See,
are-
your penis is the Francisco Franco.
Just another couple hours, baby.
It's
still dead.
It's still dead.
there's a lot. I have to say, bear with me a lot during sex.
No, just keep doing that. Keep doing that. Keep doing that.
She believes everything you say.
I know.
Bring in the taxi squad. She's worn out.
I think you're a romantic chick.
I bet Chick has the capacity to be quite romantic.
Yes.
I think everybody in this room does.
I do too, except
do you
for
have to-
Tom.
do you have to turn off Do you have to turn off funny chick in situations like this?
No, I don't think so. No.
What's romantic chick like?
Oh, he's very romantic. Well, now I feel like Tom. A gentleman doesn't. That's
right.
These things. Thank you, Tom.
Chick, he said you have to turn off funny chick. You think that funny and mean are the exact same thing. Is that what this is?
I think
Funny can be very romantic.
Out of the mouths of babes.
Oh, yeah, if you can't laugh in bed, that's
right.
Christy, can you, if I were to say what was the most romantic thing to ever happen with you, would you be able to answer it? You don't have to tell us.
Yeah, I could answer.
Okay, something comes to mind right away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the current
administration?
That's why I said she didn't have to give the
I don't think we should probe for any details is not fair.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So what happened?
She said she would say it.
So I'm confused. Read the first sentence of the story again.
Researchers found spur-of-the-moment sex is no better than sexual activity that's been scheduled and planned.
Right. It's all incredible.
But I mean, the only time you really schedule and plan it is if you're trying to get pregnant, right? When you've got
that's not true at all.
4:15 today.
No, people do this all the time.
Sure. Hey, the kids are having a sleepover.
Yeah.
Date Friday.
Yeah, date night Saturday.
And he thinks having sex is just for pregnancy.
No. But I mean, this notion of having it scheduled and planned.
A lot of people do this.
Well, Chief, I've got to sign off the meeting. I've got the 8:15 hump on my watch just went off.
It's Friday.
Have you never gone to? Well, I should keep my mouth shut.
Well, this great.
If you were in counseling,
let me ask this question. This ties in with Josh's question. The great romantic moment that you had, was it spontaneous or was it planned?
Planned.
Okay.
Did you know that it was arriving?
No.
The moment. Oh, so that was spontaneous for you.
Was water involved?
It was a surprise. No, it wasn't.
Restraints involved.
Oh my
Ball
God! No.
Ball gag. Yeah.
Was anybody arrested?
You're all being way.
You want me to tell you what? I'll tell you what it was.
This is all too personal. All we need to know is where did he finish?
Small.
I mean, the fact that you were
not even sexual.
The fact that you were in the Kroger produce department. No, they didn't come and say, "Ma'am, we're going to have to take you to jail."
You know, Josh was in the produce department.
Oh God, not the potato joke again.
Come on.
No, this wasn't even a sexual thing, and it was many years ago. Because I'm sure that my
just a little walk.
Love of my life is listening right now, and I don't want to hear
the
about
love of my life. She said.
That's
a big enchilada.
That's a bold statement.
Did it involve a bagpipe player?
No.
Oh, not nuts. That's always fun.
It involved
flute.
It involved a scavenger hunt.
Okay. I like this idea.
I hid my clitoris.
No, that wouldn't be a scavenger hunt.
See, Christy, remember when I said you don't have to answer this? He does. Just be quiet. Well, this is going nowhere. Can we get to the story when we come back?
No, when we come back, we'll do it.
So research says that...
research says?
It's all good, essentially.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah.
But a lot of married people, especially married people with children, have to schedule or plan sex. It's very common, Tom.
An analogy would be this to me. If someone walked in right now with a great pizza, wouldn't it be better than if you knew you were going to get a pizza tonight at 6:30?
No.
Both is good.
Because you're anticipating.
You're one of those people who go to lunch and I can't eat that. I'm having that for dinner. Right?
No.
How do you know what you're having for dinner if you're at lunch?
You can have pizza in the morning, you have pizza at lunch, you can have pizza at dinner.
It's the component of this of interest is the surprise element.
Well, speaking of food.
Yeah.
Oh, that leads to this. Speaking of food, thank you, Josh. HelloFresh wants to make you a great chef. Well, here's what they want to do. They want to save you the time and trouble of standing in the checkout line, the time and trouble of searching all over the grocery store, holding a card in your hand going, okay, I need sour cream, I need horseradish, I need leeks, what's happening to me? HelloFresh does the shopping. They do the measuring. You direct them. Because you've got more than 40 recipes to choose from each week. And by recipes, I mean they're sending you the food. They're doing the cutting and the measuring. It's ready to go. You put it together and have delicious restaurant-quality food. What kind of food are you into? They've got it every week. From on this side of the spectrum, they've got vegan food. Over here, they've got family-friendly comfort food, low-carb or low-cal, whatever you're into. They've got it. Plus, you can swap proteins around and get it organized the way you want it. Eat well and save money with HelloFresh. Willie, what's the latest you got?
Check out the sesame soy pork bowls with chili mayo, cilantro, and crispy onions. HelloFresh sends you 10 ingredients. Put those together in 4 easy steps. In under a half hour, you have this delicious bowl that you made at home with help from HelloFresh.
They've got those 15-minute things like Southwest pork and bean burritos or falafel power bowls. Get all the details. HelloFresh.com/BT Show 65. You got to remember that BT Show 65 code. You'll need it a couple times because it's going to knock 65% off. Plus, free shipping. HelloFresh wants you to try it. By the way, great for date night. Have some fun as you put some great food together. Great for helping the kids learn how to cook. Like they used to say in that other commercial, and I helped. Have a blast. HelloFresh. Code BTShow65. HelloFresh.com/BTShow65. When we come back, planning versus spontaneity in the realm of human intimacy. So, you know, I said that in a nice gentlemanly way. Okay, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, everybody. This is Mark Sweeney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
For everything Bob and Tom, check out our website, bobandtom.com. All the latest highlights, news, information, links to our social media sites. We know you kids love your social media. Also, the Bob and Tom Show puppets live at bobandtom.com. So take a moment and look at the puppet videos. They're a lot of fun, and Noah's done a great job putting them together. Again, bobandtom.com. Spell it out, BOBANDTOM, bobandtom.com. Stop by and have some fun, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom Sports Update. The consolation prize for the Eagles coordinators following the Super Bowl loss to the Chiefs. Head coaching jobs for Jonathan Gannon and Shane Steichen. Gannon replaces Cliff Kingsbury in Arizona, and Steichen replaces Jeff Saturday for the Indianapolis Colts. The Las Vegas Raiders have released quarterback Derek Carr. The move was expected after Carr benched with 2 games remaining this season. The Raiders would have owed him $40.4 million in guaranteed money over the next 2 years if he remained on the roster beyond yesterday. And hundreds of thousands of people expected to clog the streets of downtown Kansas City today to celebrate the 2023 Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. Officials began planning today's parade even before the Chiefs defeated the Eagles on Sunday. City leaders said 19 local and area law enforcement agencies, along with fire officials and transportation workers, are ready to provide protection as the team takes a victory lap through downtown Kansas City. NBA winners yesterday: Toronto, Phoenix, the Clippers, and Washington in regulation. And Milwaukee gets an overtime win, beating the Celtics 131-125. Top 25 college basketball. Number 5, Kansas beat Oklahoma State. Oklahoma upset number 12, Kansas State. Number 24, Providence over number 18, Creighton. And Syracuse beat number 23, North Carolina State. NHL last night: Montreal, Carolina, New Jersey, St. Louis, and Pittsburgh get wins in regulation. Ottawa, Winnipeg, and Tampa Bay get wins after a shootout. And Boston, in overtime, beats Dallas. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
You're so weird.
You have no idea. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
Morning, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, gang, it's Kent Tarmac.
Hey!
Hey, we just landed. I got a call on the white courtesy phone. I'll tell you what.
What?
Corporate has spy goggles today. They can find me anywhere.
Really?
So I'm on the plane. I'm on the 620 guy. Like I was saying, I'm next to some guy that kept going on and on and on today.
Yeah.
And almost ruined. Oh, gosh. Oh, I have another phone call.
You do?
Oh, and it's Tobik.
Uh-oh.
And I don't want to take this one.
Why not?
Hey, you want to hear a trick?
Well, okay.
Watch how I lose them. All you have to do is duplicate your voicemail greeting, and they have no idea it's not you.
Oh, okay.
Just listen to this.
All right.
I'm going to click over.
Okay.
Listen,
All
I got to memorize it, though.
Okay.
Okay, hang tight. Hi, you've reached gold level sales leader Kenneth Tarmac. I'm sorry I can't take your call at the moment, but your call is very important to me. I check messages every quarter hour unless in flight, in which case I'll answer upon landing. So after the tone, please leave me your name, 2 numbers, and a brief message. Or you can Skypage, text, or preferably email me at ktar_closer.com. Hey, guys, he's still talking.
He's still talking. Is he talking?
Yeah, he's still chatting me up. Oh, God. I'll catch you later.
Bye.
I can't get enough of this.
All right, bye.
We just landed and I pulled it off again.
Oh, you did?
I don't believe I called Bob.
Good morning, sunshine.
To the max, there's Maloney in our Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
The Detroit Pistons, former champs of basketball. I have so many souvenirs, it's hard to list them all. I have piston pants. I have piston shorts. I have piston beer mugs. Sometimes people don't even notice. I have piston ashtrays. I have piston shoes. I have piston basketballs. When I dribble, they do too.
Hi, this is Dr. Will Miller, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7, which begs the question.
Shut your dirty hole. Hi. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Talking to me?
Yep. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Yep.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
What's up, man?
Willie and I had a meeting real quick in the hallway. Laugh. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. We were discussing this somewhat confusing scientific study about spontaneous intimacy as opposed to what they call planned sexual activity.
I don't think we can call it anything because we haven't even gotten to the story yet.
We certainly can't call it confusing.
No, because we've gotten one line.
Maybe if you'd be quiet, we could get to it. Oh, wait a minute. You've got the story.
Hey, shut up and read.
Researchers have found spur-of-the-moment sex no better than sexual activity that has been scheduled and planned. Scientists surveyed thousands of participants in romantic relationships about their sex lives. They learned that while respondents
Christy, it's learned. Okay, come on.
endorsed the idea of spontaneous sex, there was no difference in how satisfying a sexual encounter was reported to be based on whether it was planned or happened spontaneously. Well, that's because the end is always the same, isn't it?
The end is incredible.
Yeah.
It also depends if it's planned nightly or bi-monthly.
Yeah.
Or annually.
Study authors highlighted that planned sex is not necessarily scheduled, but carving out time for sex can help take pressure off those waiting around for the mood to strike.
Hey, what you doing standing there in the living room? Oh, just waiting for the wagon to pull in. You know what I'm talking about.
But you know what? If you have that on the calendar, you could build up the desire. The anticipation is there.
Josh, what are your thoughts on this? I mean, do you just spontaneously grab a T-shirt, or do you have a favorite?
Look at him. Look at you. Do you see that face?
So Ace enjoyed that joke.
That was
He tried to.
Yes,
Dragon Ace into
That is a fair question. Sometimes I will have it near me. Other times I have to go get it.
Okay, I'm so sorry. We're talking about this with a partner. I misunderstood.
Oh.
What if it's planned and it's not your primary partner? I feel like if you're cheating, planned activity must be so fun. because you're sneaking around, you're going to a parking garage, using a fake name to check in.
This leads to Chick McGee's. This leads to Chick McGee's famous story about his post-operative lecture from his doctor.
Yes, during one of the legal entanglements, I was married at the time. We're sitting there, and the doctor looks at me and goes, now, you probably shouldn't have sex for...
this is after your heart surgery.
At least 6 weeks. Probably 8 weeks with anyone else.
Hey, Doc.
What? Way to go, blabbermouth. Good God.
And she's in the room, I'd imagine?
Oh, yeah, she's sitting right there.
And then we heard the exact same story from the great comedian Robert Schimmel.
Yeah.
But luckily, she was very reasonable, so I could explain.
So, Willie, your point is well taken, apparently. So, I would use the pizza analogy.
Attaboy.
I mean, if someone brought Ace a delicious pizza right now, just out of nowhere, the delight, the spontaneity of a delicious pizza would be, don't you think would be better than if you knew, tonight at 6:30?
Well, you're talking about yourself here. You would prefer the spontaneity.
No, I hate everything. I
was going to say, you hate spontaneity.
You don't want any surprises.
You hate surprises.
I try to surprise you 3 or 4 times a week, and you hate me every time.
So are your intimate encounters planned?
No, I don't plan anything. But the point is, I just don't like surprises.
Now, did everyone hear what he just said?
Yeah. Did he say, I don't like anything?
No, I don't plan anything.
I don't plan anything.
I try to,
and
but
I don't like surprises.
Never works
And I don't like surprises.
Now, Pat, you said that you were postponing your Valentine's Day celebration. Is that correct?
Yeah,
that always works.
Later date.
Yeah.
Well, he had a thing.
It can be fine. It can be fine, right?
Did she get you anything?
I don't know yet. We had a big family issue last night.
So, but I mean, have you settled what day the Valentine's Day celebration is?
We have not. We have not.
Can I just say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Since I'm sure she's not listening. Remember the idea that I gave you?
Yeah, I like that idea.
You got time to get that done today or tomorrow?
I do indeed,
Okay,
yes.
so get that done. I'd help you out, but I got a family thing going on.
Christy, if your man had said, hey, Tuesday, why don't we wait until Friday or Saturday and have a really nice evening? Would you be bothered by that?
Not at all.
It doesn't have to be on the day?
No.
That's why I'm saying let's move Christmas to a Monday. That way.
That's different.
I mean, Easter's always on a Sunday. See, they're willing to move that. No one? Okay, sorry.
No one.
Nobody's going to jump on this one.
Valentine's Day, there's too much pressure anyway.
It should be fun.
It should be fun.
Yes.
Okay, well, we got a couple of nice letters from folks that wanted to thank Steven Singer.
Oh, how nice.
For making their Valentine's
I got
Day.
one of those yesterday, too.
Did you also get the one from thanking Tickle Kitty?
No.
Hey.
Looks like Charlotte is looking forward to Friday night.
All right.
Thank you, Tickle
So
Kitty.
they're planning.
Tickle Kitty is the sex toy place. Okay, I'm sorry, Christy. Let's get back to you. What else have you got over there?
Yeah, wait a minute. I wasn't here for Tickle Kitty when Sadie was on the air, but there was a box left on my desk, but everything in it was for a man. So thanks a lot.
Well, we thought you were going to give it to your man.
He doesn't need it.
Here's the thing, though.
I don't know. Has Leroy ever tested out the Jackutron?
The Jackutron.
I loved everything about Leroy. Jackutron.
It's a watch and a special device.
Sounds like the worst episode of the Jetsons.
Did you just say Leroy?
He did.
I just had to think of a name. I didn't want to use his real name.
I like
in the
Leroy.
air.
That's pretty funny.
You think there's like a Peloton type sexual device where you watch a monitor and they tell you, keep going. You almost got this.
Oh,
we're almost there.
I thought you meant like your feet powered something going.
Oh, no,
We do. I mean, there are homemade sex.
Oh,
what's the movie with George
Burn
Clooney?
After Reading.
Yeah.
Yes, Burn After Reading.
Yeah.
George Clooney has invented something. And
I'm going to go out for a run.
Great movie. Okay.
All right, we're going to continue with science. Recent research indicates that the average penis length of human males has increased in recent decades.
You hear how she said it?
I have a question. Well, go ahead.
Say it loud. Say it proud.
Scientists compiled data from 75 studies conducted between 1942 and 2021 on nearly 56,000 men.
Holy hell.
And discovered the average erect penis length increased by 24% over the last 29 years.
I'm wondering, did that actually increase, or is the man's perception of what it is increase?
Or do the old men have shrinking penises?
No, this isn't like one man over time. It's
from 42 to 2000.
In 1942, the average length was whatever.
Oh, they're not.
But I assume it's based on interviews. They don't actually measure people, do they?
They're not surveying people who were born.
Well,
in 42.
I would think they would.
No, they're saying the average when 1942 was X, and in 2022 was this plus 24%, is it?
Well, guys have gotten better at lying, I think is really
There you go.
That or vaginas are shrinking. Have they thought about that?
The trend was not isolated.
No, she
to
doesn't
us.
talk much. She's a real shrinking vagina.
Honey, I shrunk the vagina.
Was not isolated to a specific population, according to Dr. Michael Eisenberg. Eisenberg thinks the change in length might be explained by earlier puberty. Boys, like girls, have been reaching puberty earlier in recent years.
Is that right?
He said that might give their bodies a longer time to grow.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
I think actually, though, it has to do with genetics.
And the chicken. We all know
I'm
that.
wondering about the accuracy of the database, frankly. If they're just asking men what
Well,
it
now,
is.
wait. Even if it's in 1941,
42,
80
yeah.
years, and you're questioning the results?
Yeah.
Really?
If it's just based on interviews.
It doesn't say it's based on interviews.
The greatest generation, those guys weren't going to lie about it.
I mean, couldn't it be hormones and food or
Yes,
something? There could be a lot of
exactly.
things. at
Maybe
play
it's the kind of thing that contemporary culture needs in the commercial world we live in. The American penis now 24% larger to reach those hard-to-get places. Are they
Same great taste.
Are they making condoms the same size as they made them back in WW2?
No, now we have all kinds of sizes, don't we?
Many.
Many.
WW2. They need the condoms at war.
Could this entire thing be thrown off by the existence of Shaq?
Is he affecting the curve, if you will?
You know, sometimes when they do those things, they have to throw out the biggest and the smallest and just take the middle ground. Okay, well.
Here's an email from Joel.
Joel.
He's speculating on a sexy Tom. As far as I'm concerned, he says, Tom's romantic thoughts go a little bit like this. I see Fred McMurray from the movie The Apartment. It's Valentine's Day, and Tom looks at the significant other and said, hey, it's Valentine's Day. Here's $100. Go get your something really, really nice.
Wouldn't that be awesome? I mean, isn't that ideal for all parties?
Yeah. You don't have to act like
take a C note, make it into a paper airplane, and heave it at her.
That's
Here you go.
It lands in her soup.
See anything you like?
Here you go, broad.
No, that is not how it works.
This will shut you up.
Yeah, try that. Once.
We have a new nomination. Is that the word? For the third best line in the history of the show.
Oh.
Third best line.
Yeah, once again, Chick McGee owns number one for his...
I bet they're on city water.
Right.
Great line.
And then Christy has...
number two, which I have here. This is from yesterday's show. She asked me the following question.
Why do you hate being normal?
I don't
question.
answer that.
Never answered it.
Apparently, from this morning show, according to Rod, the third greatest line in the history of the show, Chick McGee saying, I'm reviewing every choice I've ever made. Very good, sir. Thank you very much, Rod. We appreciate it. Now, if you want to reach us, it's Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com, or just get the Bob and Tom Show app. It's free. You can find your favorite station that carries our show. We'd love to hear from you. You can find out all kinds of cool stuff and find out about the VIP, where you get to hear all kinds of classic stuff. And we've also got that thing on YouTube. If you have a chance, you can check out the show, and a lot of replays and some really fun stuff. We've got some music coming up with Mr. Pat Godwin.
Oh, got some new info here.
Oh, now what?
I talked about how visually compelling it is to complete in a pool or some sort of water. It's mystifying. Well, apparently it has a name. Brian tells us that when you finish underwater, it's called a freshwater jellyfish. How about that? Isn't that nice?
And when you're at the community pool, it's called
a felony.
Pat, we had a request. I don't know what they want to hear, but they said Pat has a song about traffic or something. Is this?
I think I know what they're talking about. Yes.
Okay. Pat Godwin, of course, in the next room.
A lot of road work being done, things being closed. Okay. We're complaining about it a lot. Here we go. Yeah. They're setting up cones. Lanes there are blocking. Tomorrow your speed. There'll be a clocking. You carpool to work and it's You're weak for driving if they stop traffic now. Who knows when you're arriving? When rush hour's over, you'll feel like imbibing when they tell you to slow down and move over and pull over again, my friend. Oh, you've gotta believe we're on the eve of construction. Oh, we're not moving and I'm prairie dogging. Seats will be soiled if streets aren't unclogging. My 2 passengers, they'll be scowling if I don't pull over soon. Oh, the air I'm fouling when they tell you to slow down and move over and pull over again, my friend. You've gotta believe we're on the eve of construction.
Yeah.
Boy, you don't get a lot of Barry Maguire tributes.
No,
anymore.
Just that one.
Thank you very much. Now, Christy, you want to give me the teaser? What's coming up?
Well, we have a tax on underwear story. We have pickles in a blanket. We have why chocolate feels so good. And watch out, that squirrel might interrupt your pizza delivery.
He looked right at me again. He can't help himself.
I didn't. I looked at Tom.
No, Tom looked right at me.
Any thoughts on this, Josh? I know that you...
I've got a shotgun full of rock salt.
Do you?
Yeah, for such an occasion.
Okay.
Okay.
Squirrels love pizza.
We have an update on the owl on the loose in Central Park in New York City.
Who?
And a very famous television personality coming back to TV.
Regis Philbin.
Nope.
And we have
that would be something.
We have a tribute to that guy coming up.
Is it Guy Smiley?
Nope.
I love Guy Smiley.
Who's Guy Smiley?
A puppet. On the Sesame Street. He was often the host of things. And now Guy Smiley.
This is you're getting closer with your guesses, but a very famous television personality,
Alex Trebek,
coming back. It is again not Alex Trebek. We have an is it pronounced Idris or Idris Elba?
Idris Elba.
Idris. I was way off.
Yes, John Luther's back with a movie coming out very soon, a couple weeks on Netflix.
With Idris Elba, right?
Yes, he's John Luther. Yes.
And Idris says he will not be James Bond.
That's correct.
I've never been more disappointed in my life.
Yeah.
He will not be 007.
Nope.
Right.
Although rumor was he was going to be 0012 and a half.
A gifted man.
Put that away, Mr.
He's an attractive man, all right.
Got a big hog.
Okay.
He can shake it and stir it.
All right.
Okay. I agree. That's coming up. Also, the benefits of morning exercise versus afternoon exercise.
And
Christy.
speaking of exercise, don't you want a pair of earbuds?
Oh, sure.
In your head if you're exercising? Of course you do. That's where Raycons come in. You don't have to break the bank to make a big deal purchase. Even the smallest things can be a part of a big change. Maybe you want to get in shape for the new year and you need some earbuds. How about Raycons? They're the best. And they're reasonably priced. Raycon Premium Audio at the perfect price point. Build great habits without breaking the bank. If you're looking for a pair of everyday earbuds, low-latency gaming headphones, or a speaker with a battery that'll last all night at your next all-night party, Raycon's got you covered. Raycon started about half the price of other premium audio brands. Even if you know you love your Raycons as much as we do, Raycon does want to make sure you feel great about your purchase, and they do have a free and easy return guarantee. And I ain't even mentioned they have 3 customizable sound profiles, earbud tap functions, noise isolation, and awareness mode. And if you're ready to buy something small with a big impact, go to buyraycon.com/Tom now to get 15% off your Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. Score 15% off your Raycon purchase. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Coming up, of course, Sexy Time with Allie Breen. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
With us in the studio now, 2 comedians. We are joined by Jimmy Pardo. Also, another guy, it's comedian Chad Daniels. Chad, I understand that you have an injury, that nothing humorous about it, but you look like you're in a little bit of pain.
Broke my tailbone.
Yeah. Did you break it, like, recently? Or
a week and a half ago.
Okay.
Tailgating,
How do you can't-
following too closely? What,
You can't put a cast on that, can you?
No, you can't. No. I was drywalling. I kept bending over to measure and cut and everything, and I guess my leg muscles were too tight or something like that, and it kept rocking it back and forth till finally it snapped.
What? You didn't even hit it on something.
I didn't hit it on anything. From bending over, and yeah, that's the kind of shape I'm in.
What does that tell you?
Wow.
Never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, the doctor said it happens a lot to pregnant women, which was really awesome to hear from your doctor.
Are your breasts tender?
No, they're not.
You're the first man for that to happen to.
Was it?
Wow.
It sounds like it was incredibly painful.
It sounds like it is
Yeah,
painful.
my wife actually couldn't sit down for a while. Sympathy pains. What? What?
Nailed it!
Ding, 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 ding,
I thought we said there was nothing funny about this.
Ding, ding, ding,
Wait a minute, hold it.
Yeah! Hello, Friday morning.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's time for the air base.
Ooh, here we go. Come on now.
Do you know the lyrics?
Little red button.
Hey, hey.
Say it again.
Hey, hey.
Chicken?
Oh, we've got something new.
What happened?
Oh, Lou Reed.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Jimmy Pardo on the air base, ladies and gentlemen.
like you just don't care. Yeah.
Oh, you know, I go this way.
Oh, now suddenly it's in a stand-up acoustic. Oh, that's new.
Yeah, right.
I like that.
Very nice.
Hold your left hand higher. Remember, it's you. It's not a stand-up cello.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
It's not a stand-up cello.
Got it. That's it.
That's it. You ruined it. You ruined everybody's fun.
Sorry.
You ruined everybody's fun. Highest paid entertainers. And the top one might surprise you. It's Genesis. That's right. The band featuring Phil Collins, Mike Rutherford, and Tony Banks is number one thanks to selling its catalog for $300 million and by making an estimated $27 million in touring. Sting was second on the list, Tyler Perry third, and South Park creators Matt Stone and Trey Parker were fourth. Pharrell Williams has been named the creative director of the menswear division of Louis Vuitton. Williams' first collection will be shown during Paris Men's Fashion Week in June. He has experience in the fashion world. For those of you who don't know him except for his music, he collaborated with Louis Vuitton before, worked on a sneaker and clothing collection for Chanel, and founded his own fashion brands like Billionaire Boys Club and Ice Cream. And you may not know that Lou Reed was really into Tai Chi. Not only did he practice, but wrote about it. His unpublished writings on techniques and purpose have been gathered for a new book called The Art of the Straight Line. It also includes interviews with other musicians and artists who practice Tai Chi. Reed's widow, Laurie Anderson, edited the book, and The Art of the Straight Line will be out on March 14th. And that's your entertainment news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
It was basically a series of ads about movies with a little football thrown in here and there, right? I can't wait to see Indiana Jones and the Search for More Centrum. That's going to be Indiana Jones and the Where Are My Glasses? Yes, Indiana Jones. He should be Florida Jones by now. All right.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m.
Don't say we didn't warn you.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
There's laughter ahead. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
I bet you were fun in school.
Had a good time at school.
Yeah, I bet the teachers loved you.
Yeah, they did. They did. Yeah, right. Yeah, I went to school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you about this. You look like you spend a lot of time lifting weights. Are you a fitness buff?
Oh, yeah, I like to pump a little iron, you know what I mean? I drink the protein shakes, take the vitamins, take the St. John's for my wart. I do the whole thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You got a wart, do you?
I like to go out and chalk up. The whole key is chalking up. You got to chalk up when you go. You got to chalk it up. I got the weight belt on. Chicks dig the weight belts. They dig the weight belts with a name on the back. You know, Steve. I don't know who Steve is, but he's missing his weight belt. Is that what you were waiting for? That's oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like to pump it up. You got to be in top shape because I play golf.
You do.
You guys know the golf bit.
Oh, yeah.
I love golf. I
golf
play a lot
bit.
of golf. I got some new golf jokes. I play a lot of golf. Oh, yeah. Every hole, like 14,000 strokes. That's a lot of golf. You know what I mean? I look like a propeller out there just swinging away. I love golf. I swing with one hand. I don't even use two hands. I don't care. The instructor's always trying to change your grip like, hey, you're not the boss of me. I hit that ball as hard as I can, walk 6 feet, and hit it again. Every hole I use the driver. Par 3, I don't want to see a 7-iron. I let the big dog eat. I grip and rip it. I got the weight belt on. Steve's playing some golf, baby. You give me a golf cart, a 12-pack, and a lake, I'll show you how to have fun all day. You ever wonder how far a golf cart can go in a lake before it sinks? You ever wonder? 13 feet. I love golf. What a sport. It's a good sport.
Bob and Tom. They put the F in professional.
I actually have a sexual fantasy associated with the earthquake.
Go.
All right, woke chick up. In my fantasy, I'm making love to this woman.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, she feels the earth move beneath her.
Ah, yes.
And then she rolls over on top of me and shields me from debris. Safety first, everybody. Safety first.
Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney, and you're listening to Bob.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. And now here's Tom's political opinion. Come on, fellas. There's Christy Lee.
Hello.
At the news desk. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Willie Griswold's over there.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. We certainly
welcome,
appreciate it. Coming up, it's going to be sexy time with Allie Breen.
Oh, boy.
Always look forward to that. But right now,
continuing to never help anyone.
we turn to Christy Lee. We have sexy underwear in the news. Well, not really. What do we got?
Yeah, if that bigger penis of yours, men, is being covered by underwear, it's costing less than what women apparently pay, according to taxes. That's right. Women are getting a bad deal. The average U.S. tax rate on women's undergarments, 15.5%, compared to just 11.5% for men.
Really?
How is this possible?
Yeah,
I didn't think it was on particular goods. I thought it was on how much it costs.
It's a tariff system, apparently.
I know in some states, for example, toilet paper is taxed, and others it's not.
Right, or grocery foods taxed.
Certain types of foods are taxed,
Yeah. That means that women are being charged a tax that's 35% higher than what their male counterparts pay.
I don't have a problem with that.
According to Ed Gresser at the Progressive Policy Institute, he estimates the current U.S. tariff system adds about $1.10 to each pair of women's underwear and about 75 cents to men's. So it's not actually the tax that you're paying when you... It's already been put into the...
I have a theory about words like tariff and ad hoc.
Yeah.
No one knows what they mean. They just throw them out there.
All right.
I got you. So it's built into the price, so you won't see it reflected in your sales tax.
Oh, so it's I see.
Yes.
It's not sales tax.
No, it's not sales tax.
In the process of making the...
So is this tariff from importing or...
Well, there's an ad hoc committee that's going to look into it.
Oh, good, yeah.
But I mean, what about the fact that women can resell their game-worn panties significantly higher rate than men?
Well, that's your problem.
Right, yes.
Didn't you sell a pair of underwear, John?
I did, yeah. I got a nice sum for that, too.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm. A couple $100.
And the husband of the lady who bought was not too happy.
He didn't seem to be. He didn't smile as much as she did. It's an awkward
I can understand that.
She said she was going to shadow box him and hang him on her wall.
Oh, my.
Sounds like she has a lovely home.
They were lovely people. I was happy to meet them. They were, yeah.
Right next to our picture of JFK and the
That's
Pope.
right. This is Jesus reclining on a rock, and those are my Josh Arnold underwear.
Were they boxers or briefs?
Boxers.
Oh.
Game worn?
Yes, but clean.
What was the color scheme? Maybe it matched her living
I think
room.
they were red.
Oh.
Red to plaid.
Okay.
Hotsy totsy.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, now that reminds me that Patty G and Willie G are going to be on the road. I'm sure wearing underwear on stage. It'll be in Nashville, Indiana, at the Brown County Playhouse.
It's Nashville, Tennessee. Dumb.
Also,
don't do that.
Pat Godwin is in. How do you pronounce it? Lancaster. How did you pronounce it?
Lancaster.
Lancaster.
Run it all together.
You swallow the S.
It's the Big Sisters and Big Brothers fundraiser coming up Saturday, February 25th with Pat Godwin and the man, the guitar in the Buckeye State. We now return to Christy Lee at the news desk.
Barney's coming back.
I love you.
Oh, I really was thinking, hey, Fred. Not Barney Rubble?
No, Mattel relaunching the Barney TV franchise. The company said in a press release Monday it will reboot with a new show, film, and YouTube content, along with music and a new product line featuring toys, books, clothing, and more.
Great.
Mattel
we like money.
is developing an animated children's TV series that will introduce Barney to a whole new generation of kids.
Well, we have a tribute.
Oh,
It will
we
debut
sure do.
globally in
No, we don't.
2024.
We have at least.
No, we don't.
Do we have most of a tribute?
No.
All right, no,
Okay,
we're
it's
good.
been edited.
Oh, we do? Okay, all right. But you cut out the Raffi part, right? You remember that.
I didn't remember.
And it is.
Yeah. Let's put it this way. Barney is plain speaking.
Yeah.
Okay. Here he is.
It's time for Lock Minute with your host, Ian St. Ian.
Right, this is Ian St. Ian, and as usual, Rock Minute is sponsored by Gibson and Marshall. If you don't play Gibson and Marshall, you're a wanker. Right, now, I've got with me in the studio one of the legends in the music business. This guy, he sold more records than Metallica, and he's known and loved around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Barney the dinosaur. Right.
What?
Barney, I understand you're kicking off a 60-city tour. You got to be excited to be back on the road.
Oh, sure I am. I love the road. The road loves me. And it's just wonderful to see all of my little fans again. Super-de-duper.
I can't believe I'm talking to a Muppet.
I'm not a Muppet.
Shut up, you wanker. Who'd I piss off this time? Just tell me and I'll fix it. If I gotta kiss some bloody ass, I'll kiss it. Just don't make me interview Muppets.
I have an idea.
Yeah, what's that, wanker?
Since I make millions and millions and millions of dollars, it would be no trouble at all to hire someone to snuff your limey ass while you sleep. Pop, pop, pop. 3 slugs from a 22 into your brain pan. You'll be worm food and no one would ever suspect me. So lose the attitude and do the interview.
Right. Yeah, I could do that.
Good manners are very important.
Right. Hasn't it been a while since you've been on the road? Was there a spot of nastiness out there last time?
That's true. My last couple of tours have ended in disaster. On the Jurassic Jerk tour, I tried to capture some of the raw visual energy of a Kiss concert. I used lots of flash pots, exploding amps, flame geysers, and firewalls.
The audience must have loved it.
Actually, they wet themselves, then pelted the stage with pacifiers. And I had to cut my Extinct as I Wannabe tour short because of a drug scandal. 2 roadies and my entire horn section were busted.
Really? Was it, what, heroin?
No, they were eating paste.
Right, that's it. I'm not listening to this crap. I don't need this job.
Pop, pop, pop. You'll never see it coming.
I mean, too bad. I know paste is a real bastard habit to kick. It's like having a monkey stuck to your back.
Yes, but we have it all behind us. Rehearsals have been awesome.
Right. Who's your opening act?
butthole surfers.
Well, I think we're just about out of time. Thank bloody Christ.
Would you like to hear my set list?
No.
We'll open with snacking on healthy food, followed with brushing my teeth, me and my teddy, and the reggae version of hippity hop to the barber shop.
Sounds great. How do you know if they want an encore? These little rugrats can't be packing lighters.
No, fire is dangerous. To call us back out, the kids just hold up their finger with a booger on the end of it.
That's it. Time's up. Get out of here, you
I love you. You love me.
Right, knock it off. No singing.
Bye-bye, boys and girls.
Ah, piss off.
This has been Rock Minute.
Ian St. Ian in the classic. The return of Barney.
That's
amazing, yeah.
Barney coming back. Thank you, Mattel. Because as Barney pointed out, I love you, you love me, but mostly I love money.
Yeah. I think this one's only going to be animated, though. I don't think we're going to get the big stuff.
I'm out.
I don't like the new look.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen the new look.
Well, we can show it to you during the break.
Okay.
There's a documentary on one of the pays about Barney, and apparently there was
Issues?
this, that, and the other going on, both in and out of the Barney suit, evidently.
Oh, boy.
I didn't like the fact that they stole the song of this old man and
Public domain.
Yeah, public domain. Still, they didn't steal anything.
ruining.
You're saying they didn't try too hard?
Yeah.
Boy, but was it popular?
Yeah. Okay. Well,
if you had kids of a certain age.
Thank you.
Gender is a construct. All right, Barney.
Speaking of
You know
public
that's what's
domain,
gonna
have you heard about the new Winnie the Pooh movie that's coming out?
No, we will when we come back.
Yes,
Okay,
we
good.
will.
We will. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got a comment? Our email is bobandtom@bobandtom.com. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
Bob and Tom. 24/7. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Bob and Tom Show listeners. I told you about our website earlier, bobandtom.com. But we love to hear from you as well, and you can email us anytime, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. BOBANDTOM. Spell it out, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. We love to hear from our listeners, whether it's a junior win bag letting us know something that we've got incorrect and we need to correct, or just
they have a different opinion. We love to hear from you. We also like to get our love letters, those of you that enjoy the show, enjoy the fun and frivolity, and any other concerns. Plus, we also love when you make requests of comedians, people who have been on the show, segments, bits, highlights, anything you'd like to hear. We love to get it on for you, an instant request, if you will. Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com is how you reach us. It's just that easy. And you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Good morning. I'm Mark Allison with a look at things you may have missed on this Wednesday. The winner of November's record-high $2 billion Powerball jackpot has been revealed in California. State lottery officials in Sacramento Tuesday announced a man named Edwin Castro, my friend, actually our friend, is the winner. Castro declined to appear, but sent a statement saying he's shocked and ecstatic and glad the lottery helps fund education. No information about Castro has been released. The winning ticket was sold at Joe's Service Center in Altadena, an unincorporated foothill community northeast of Los Angeles. The jackpot grew to its staggering amount after more than 3 months without anyone coming up with the correct combination of numbers to win the top prize. But Edwin Castro of California, the winner of November's $2 billion Powerball jackpot. From Queens tonight, actors at a Southern California medieval-themed dinner theater have left the castle. The Orange County Register reports Tuesday about 50 performers and stable hands have gone on strike at Medieval Times, 30 miles southeast of L.A. Actor Aaron Zapic says the dinner theater, where audience members feast on chicken and watch a joust in California's Buena Park, has been flying in replacements to cover staffing gaps since the strike began Saturday. The actors say the company has blocked efforts to raise wages and improve safety. The company attorney says only 2 meetings were held with the union before the strike and that the show will go on. And that's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hey man, it's Donnie Baker, and the fact remains there's nothing better than being a VIP. And I don't mean like his dudes on Pervert Rabbit Xanadu's. I'm talking about a Bob and Tom VIP. Best thing, you'll never miss another minute of the show. I swear to God, you can hear the show here in the morning, and then cause you're a Bob and Tom VIP, you'll get the podcast of the entire show, a 12-month library of podcasts, hundreds of Bob and Tom comedy tapes, and a 60-day video archive of the show. Bob and Tom VIP. You have to get it. It's state law.
Bob and Tom. Well-meaning, but...
Yeah, they're all messed up.
More than slightly confused.
I'm sick of being sick. I've been in my bed all week. I feel like dick. I'm sick of my TV. Now I'm hooked on all the soaps on ABC. I try to read a magazine or hear the radio or watch the Bad News Bears again on in HBO. I'm sick of being home, 'cause you think of stupid things when you're alone. I'm sick of this old house, and today I might try on my wife's new blouse. I saw 2 women fight like cats on Jerry Springer's show because their mom was sleeping with their older brother Joe. I'm sick of feeling bad, but at least my older brother's not my dad. I'm sick of these 4 walls, and my arms are tired of playing with my dog. I'm sick.
Bravo.
Thank you. Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
Hi, this is Bob and Tom 24/7. My name is Jim Gaffigan. I have to go and, well, I just...
Bills up. This is maybe his last show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. I'm going to hold you to that. There's Christy Lee.
Hi.
At the news desk, there's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
Man, I'd sure like to hear
a joke for me? You got it, pal.
A little Johnny Loudwin, or whatever the hell his name is. There's Josh Arnold.
What?
There's Jessica Allman. So
the Allman sisters.
There's Bootstrap. There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold. I am Chick McGee. I officially lost my mind.
Musical guest that's been on this show.
Yes.
That you that it was hard for you to sit here and not go, I got to be honest, I simply don't care for anything you've ever done.
Those go right out of my head.
You don't have to tell us who it is, but
I don't know.
Was there a time? Can you
I'm
remember?
sure there was.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. I know there's many comedians I feel that way. I can tell you
we can tell.
Hang in there. Mr. Comedy will be done here in a minute.
Jessica Altman. Jessica has joined us, getting ready for her audition as one of the, in keeping with our theme of underwear, she'll be auditioning as one of the Fruit of the Loom raspberries today.
Oh, yeah. That's a good color. I love that color.
Pink.
That is, is that
I'm still in the Valentine's Day mode.
It's very nice.
Oh, how nice.
Did you get a nice gift?
Color than
My
black
gift?
or gray. I hate it.
She looks great.
My Valentine's Day gift was mold removal in the basement.
Oh,
and I'm
boy.
satisfied about that.
Wait a second. I'm sorry. You got this for him or he got this for you?
He got it for me.
Mold removal in the basement.
I think it's going to benefit everyone, though.
Absolutely.
Bye, black mold.
Was it like there was like a series of roses that led you to see there's no more mold anymore?
I think it's I kept nagging him to call someone because I knew I wouldn't do it, and he was like,
"Wow,
I did this for you."
So he gave you the gift of breathing comfortably.
Yes.
Of life.
That's not a bad gift. The gift of life.
24 karat remediation.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell they call it. Is that the word? I can't remember.
Yeah, remediation.
Okay, that's a serious thing. I'm glad that they sorted that out for you.
Yeah.
What did you
very
get?
exciting.
And then.
Well, once I can breathe better, he'll get his gift.
Okay.
We have to, wait
Change
for
the subject.
gift to work.
Jessica, we were talking about the difference between spontaneous intimate activity and planned intimate activity.
Oh.
Do you have a preference?
Ugh.
Well, no, we should give her the context. There was a.
I feel like I just did.
There was,
He didn't.
I see what the problem was. It was far too succinct.
It was to the point.
Far too short.
this is what I'm doing
Now,
here,
let me
Josh.
review what
Let me
words
explain how
mean.
radio
Now-
works. Josh, I am giving her an opportunity.
Okay.
By stalling for her to figure out a way to get out of this.
Oh, I see. All right.
See, while I repeat what you just said, but make it go longer, she can figure out how on earth can I get out of not embarrassing myself.
So you're doing her a favor.
I am doing her a favor.
Oh, it takes a lot to embarrass me.
He
Go ahead,
really
Josh.
believes that.
So the point is, this study indicates that they are equal.
Yeah.
That
One is not better than the other.
The premise of the study, they went in going, yes, spontaneous sexual activity is hotter, if you will. I don't know if they used that term, but
that was their hypothesis.
But after they went through it, they said no. People say they're both the same.
As long as you get to do it, then that's great, right? You get to be intimate. Yeah.
There you go. Well, Josh H. has written in. Who?
Josh H.
Josh H. written in.
Oh, we were wise to hire him. Good job, Tom.
Two more years.
Jesus, really?
I told you that a chick's lifespan thing was protected by HIPAA regulations.
No.
He says, I've tried planning and writing it on the calendar, Saturday night, sex night.
Yeah?
Hey!
The next morning, my girlfriend just wrote no on that date. Now, is there a chance she wrote no because she knew she would be...
menstruating?
Sure, yes, yeah.
Wow, that took a
No
turn.
reason to, literally pussyfoot around in this case.
No, come on, grow up. Put a towel down. Make something happen. Who
Or
cares?
she just doesn't want it.
And I'm with you, Willie, yeah.
But I think
we all have old bath towels.
Again, the only time you hear about people really getting that rigorous a schedule is if they're trying to get pregnant, and
Or if they have children that they have to schedule around.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's something to be said for spontaneity. And
absolutely.
But the scheduling thing just seems a little. Crap.
And you have to be really quiet when you have little kids around.
Well, unless you want to teach them at the same time.
Here's the thing.
You see, girls, what I'm doing.
Oh, no. Mommy and Daddy are wrestling.
Daddy lays it down.
You want to just get a ball gag with a good seal.
Oh,
Which,
okay.
in my experience, you want to, zip ties, really. No, I don't know. I'm just saying there's something about those.
You like zip ties, don't you? You talk about them a lot.
They're effective.
Zip ties are one of my favorite things to have around the house.
They do pretty
Where do you
much
keep 'em?
everything.
Huh?
Where do you keep your zip ties?
I keep
Well,
mine
right
in
now,
the
since
junk
I don't have a house I live in, I keep them nowhere. But
When you had a house, where did you keep them?
I had a giant baggie with about 40 different sizes of zip ties in my garage. Literally more than 1,000.
See, I keep them in underneath this kitchen sink, and I got kind of rads.
Is there something
about
that you have too many of? Like every time you go to the store, you think I better need more, and you buy them. For me, it's zip ties.
No,
every
not zip
every
ties.
time I'm at Home Depot, I go, oh, look at the zip ties.
For me, it's
they got them in color. I'll go with
the Phillips and the flatheads and all the different screwdriver bits. I always get a box of those every time I go to the hardware store.
Really?
I've got about 5,000 of them.
I probably have 40 Allen wrenches.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And who is this Alan?
I could have used it.
Now, so we're going to be doing Sexy Time with Allie Breen in just a few minutes.
Ruining
in
another
which
relationship?
we will be discussing maybe your problems. Who knows? To see if we can help you out.
Who has
with,
problems?
With whatever your situation may be. In the meantime, we go back to Christy Lee at the Bob and Tom News Desk.
A pizza delivery took an unexpected turn when
What
a
happened?
squirrel launched itself into a Louisiana home. Footage captured by Rodney Herbert's Nest camera shows a squirrel quietly preparing itself.
My Nest camera will capture that. I'm
In
absolutely.
the corner of Herbert's porch, as a pizza delivery driver approaches the door.
So, obviously, the pizza delivery guy doesn't know there's a squirrel about the right.
Of course, he doesn't see the squirrel. When Herbert's wife, Darian, answers, the squirrel leaps from its hiding spot into the house, despite the abrupt chaos.
I saw it.
The shocked delivery driver manages to hand off the pizza before backing away.
Have you seen the delivery driver? You can hear him going, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Darian said that the squirrel jumped over her head into the house. Quote, I ran to the dining room, stood on a chair, and yelled at Rodney to come get it out.
God, I hear you, Darian.
God. After a short chase, they were able to get the squirrel
This is
back
why
outside.
you should squirt gasoline on all the squirrels and hang them from the tree in the front yard.
Jessica,
Teach them a lesson.
They're burning.
Chick, you don't mean
Be
that.
a
You
mess.
take it
Oh, I mean it.
That's so sweet. Oh, I wonder why it ran in the house though, or it flew in the house.
It's pizza night. Why else? He wants
He wants
pie.
pizza.
You think he missed his jump? I was going for the roof, and then just I'm in.
In the video, he's right there in the corner. It looks like
he's waiting
to go in.
Yeah.
So I don't know what he's.
I'm surprised the delivery guy didn't at least try to help out. He left.
No, hold the door. Why would you?
Hauls ass, as they say. As Lenny Bruce famously said about Jackie and the limo. Anybody remember that?
No, of course not.
That was,
it's a
let's
classic.
see, 70 years ago?
Well, what did he say?
A hauling ass.
Jackie was, well, never mind. It's very unpleasant.
I thought it must be.
Yeah.
Wiping his brains off her.
I did that for Chick. Because
For the longest time, they thought Jackie was trying to be a hero and help the Secret Service person into the car, but she was actually trying to get out of the car because they were shooting at everyone.
There were bullets flying. Who can blame her?
Yeah. From all directions.
Yes, and I thought I was going to get hit.
This is the beauty of those doorbell cameras, though. You get classic moments like this.
yeah.
Saved. They did get the squirrel, as you mentioned, out of the house pretty quickly.
Did they give it a piece of pizza?
I hope so.
You earned this, Pally.
Yeah.
What would a squirrel like on a piece of pizza? Of course, pecans, of course.
Yeah, I would think
Pine nuts.
Pine nuts?
There you
Pine nuts, good one.
Walnuts. They like walnuts.
Some grapes.
You know, that's what you call a nut hanging on a wall. A walnut.
I know you guys are being cute, but it's just pepperoni.
What do you feed your squirrels there, Jessica?
Oh, they love peanuts. They love them in the shell. They don't have to be in the shell. They love grapes.
Now, did you hear the story last week?
Here we go. Here we go.
Here
Check
it
this
is.
out.
Oh, here's the video.
There's the video. The guy at
See a little
Working
critter.
hard.
What do you think that is,
It's
Domino's?
right behind the
In the
guy's
corner. Yeah.
legs, right there. In the
Oh, yeah. And the squirt. Oh! That really leapt into the house.
See, vermin. That's what that is.
He was like, I don't
guy
know how
goes,
to get out.
It was as though it really were waiting to a sneak attack. It was awesome.
Oh, there's an unexplained breakout.
And there's no
of
perch up there. He's like,
malaria.
Yeah.
That we can't explain.
Mission
Please hang on.
Impossible.
Where is he?
Right there in the corner of the door, the arch there. See?
Oh.
So he's clinging
On the
to
right.
brick. which is really weird. Oh, whoa!
Yeah.
God.
Hear how cool this is, folks? You really should see the video.
He comes right over the lady's head. Okay, but now we also had squirrels in the news last week who are being trained at the airport.
Yes.
For drug detection.
In China.
Which is very cool.
That is cool.
I'm skeptical.
Squirrels are so nice. They're so smart.
Why are you skeptical?
Why am I skeptical?
Because it's China.
Because it's China, and how do you train a squirrel to...
How do you send a disease worldwide? I don't know.
No.
There are complicated things these Chinese can do.
I can tell you,
Is it in balloons? They drop it down over Dakota?
You ask the squirrel to a certain behavior, and when he doesn't do it, you beat him. And then when he does do it, the beating stops. And the squirrel goes, "Hey, I see."
But the squirrels will claw at. In other words, they'll put them in a situation. The squirrels will claw where they detect the drugs. It's fascinating, and it's going to certainly prevent people from using the old keister purse or the lady front naughty purse, because you don't want a squirrel down there.
Whoever told you?
Clawing, biting, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, they'll really get in there.
Yeah.
You tear it up.
You don't want that.
Coming up, we're going to talk sexy time.
Whoop-dee-dee.
With Allie Breen?
Yes, of course.
And butts and wieners and dongs and all the things that are sexy.
And orgasm.
And I'm not sure we're going to get time to get to it today, but because this story is, as they say, ongoing.
Updates as they happen.
Well, there's this school in Massachusetts can't turn any of the lights off.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that?
Yes.
So we'll find out why, and they're trying. So there's many interesting theories, but it involves some kind of software thing. But we'll find out about that coming up. Right now, I want to tell you about some great food. HelloFresh. HelloFresh knows you don't want to be the one standing in line, walking around the grocery store for an hour trying to find stuff. Want to skip the trip to the grocery store, but yet make a great meal for your family? HelloFresh has 40 weekly recipes to choose from. They do the shopping. They do the measuring. You put the food together sometimes in as quick as 15 minutes for things like the Southwest pork and bean burritos or the falafel power bowls. What kind of food do you like? They've got it. Over 40 recipes, as I mentioned, each week. From way over here, you could have vegan. Way over there, you could have good old-fashioned standard comfort food, and you can swap proteins or sides. Have it the way you want it from HelloFresh. Give me another example, Willie.
Check out the Salsa Verde pork tacos with Monterey Jack and Southwest crema. HelloFresh sends you 9 ingredients. Put those together in 6 simple steps. In a half hour, you have these delicious tacos that you made at home with help from HelloFresh.
HelloFresh committed to quality, and those ingredients are going to arrive at your house right from the farm very quickly, so you know that they're fresh. Best offer ever from HelloFresh is happening right now. 65% off, plus free shipping. The code is BTShow65, like Bob Tom Show 65. HelloFresh.com/BT Show 65. It's HelloFresh.com/BT Show 65. Coming up, Sexy Time with Allie Breen. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, guy, it's Kid Tarmac. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Kid Tarmac.
Hey, Mark Allison along with you as we roll through this Wednesday. Might be a good time to check out our YouTube channel. You can see Allie Breen and find out what everyone's talking about. Our Bob and Tom YouTube channel, you can see it anytime, even right now. Just go to YouTube and search The Bob and Tom Show. Next thing you know, you're watching the show as you listen on our YouTube channel. Pretty cool, and it's free and available for you right now. YouTube and Allie Breen coming up next on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee with your Bob and Tom News Update. The winner of November's record high $2.04 billion Powerball jackpot has been revealed in California. Edwin Castro declined to appear, but did send a statement saying he is shocked and ecstatic and glad that the lottery helps fund education. No other real information about Castro has been released, except he did take the over $900 million cash option. Yeah. Rare and in some cases never before publicly seen video of the 1986 dive through the wreckage of the Titanic is being released by the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution. The more than 80 minutes of footage on their YouTube channel came out today and will chronicle some of the remarkable achievements of this dive, which was led by Robert Ballard. The expedition marked the first time human eyes had seen the giant ocean liner since it struck an iceberg and sank in the frigid North Atlantic on its maiden voyage from Southampton, England to New York City in April of 1912.
And a man who British prosecutors say broke into an industrial park to steal almost 200,000 chocolate Easter eggs has pleaded guilty to theft and criminal damage. Prosecutors said Joby Poole used a metal grinder to break through a gate at an industrial park in central England Saturday. He then used a stolen semi to load up Cadbury cream eggs, oh, that's a good choice, and other chocolate goodies worth more than $38,000. He has pleaded guilty to theft of a trailer, theft of its contents, and criminal damage to a chain lock. He's expected to be sentenced next month. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Things you hear on the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, this magician, he gets his job on a cruise ship. So he's working his cruise ship, and he does his act every night. In the front row is the captain of the ship with a parrot on his shoulder. So every night he does his act. Well, by the third night, the parrot starts figuring out his magician's act. So he starts heckling the magician, and it's in his sleeve. It's under his hat. His assistant has it. So that night, they hit an iceberg, and the ship goes down. The magician wakes up floating on a piece of driftwood, and the parrot is sitting on the end of the driftwood, and they stare at each other for 2 days and don't say a word. They just look at each other all mad. Finally, the bird goes, I give. Where's the boat?
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Valentine's at White Castle is back again. Onion breath kisses from your cheapskate boyfriend. Romance and sliders, bright lights on your mind. How you'll treasure those memories. Valentine's on the can.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, this is comedian Ron White, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
In the studio with us, comedian Mike McRae. I understand you're a big Indiana Jones guy. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite movie series ever, man. And those movies are always like, when I went to college, I would watch those all the time. I'd be like that would be the professor to have for any kind of class, because he just every semester he just takes off for 3 or 4 weeks to save the world or find some Inca staff in Peru or something. Like he walks into the first day. All right, class, my name's Dr. Indiana Jones. I'll be your professor for Archaeology 101. His dad busts in the door. Junior. Dad, I'm teaching class here. Junior, there's no time. Rommel Zombie's about to uncover the sword of destiny in a Vandalic horde in Tunisia. Look, I can't just go chasing after some sword all the time. It's not just any sword, Junior. It's Balmung. Balmung. The legendary sword of Siegfried, bestowed by his widow upon Theodoric the Ostrogoth before the slaughter of the Burgundians, and then lost for 1,000 years. Class is like, I don't know what he's talking about, but yeah, go find it. Go save the world. We'll be here when you get back. We'll be at the bar, or the speakeasy, or whatever they had back then. Perfect. Class is partying afterwards. Hey, man, what I tell you every semester?
Bob and Tom.
For your information, these are 2 of the worst kids I have ever encountered in my life, and I worked the state fair.
We were stupid before stupid was cool.
You don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Oh, here we go. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the
News desk.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Hands folded, ready to go.
Yes.
There's Jessica Alsman.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee, and here is Tom Griswold, and it's time for a special guest.
We're going to go to the big screen in the room, and there is the lovely Allie Breen. It's another mystery place.
Yeah,
Wait a
where
minute.
is she?
Yes.
You never know where she is. This looks like Florida to me.
It looks like...
Yeah, nailed it.
No, it looks like where Batman was kept before Bane came in. I wondered what to break first, your mind or your body?
I came out of the dark.
I guess Florida because you look sunburned.
Yeah.
Born there.
I am a little bit. I knew I was going to get yelled at you for that.
Yeah.
But it's not bad.
No,
Just
no.
a tad burnt.
Yeah, you're pretty crispy, it looks like.
Tad burnt is fine.
Anything under SPF 100, Tom, you consider, that I'll burn
umbrella, clothing.
Burqa. You like the burqa?
I know.
Very good.
Totally. Burkini.
The show is called Sexy Time. We're going to flip it around a little bit today, Allie. I want to open up with a question for you. We had a news story about a survey indicating that intimate encounters, whether spontaneous or planned, were kind of equal weight, if you will. In other words, they went into this thing with the hypothesis that a spontaneous encounter was hotter, if you will, than one that had been planned, like, Saturday night, love night, or whatever. Your thoughts on this? Do you like the randomness?
No, yeah, this spontaneous sounds way better, I think. Well, because when it's planned, you think it's like, should we just do this? All right, let's do this so we don't do it tonight. Or like, if you vacuum the house, I'll have sex with you. Like, that seems like planned, what married couples do.
So, Allie, we have a surprise for you. We knew you were in Florida. There's going to be a knock on your door, and this is going to be the
So
greatest
let me get this
episode.
straight. So if he sucks the house with the vacuum,
I'm sorry. Let's get to your letters. What have we got, Allie?
Dear Allie, my boyfriend says he hates Valentine's Day and he wants to celebrate tonight instead. Does that mean I'm the side hoe?
Oh, no, not necessarily. Come on.
No, it may just be a simple matter if he wants to go to a really nice restaurant and can't get a reservation.
Yeah.
Can't park. It's a hassle.
And candy and chocolate are half off today, so it's way easier to get like a good deal.
Yeah,
And
did you hear
get
that,
more.
Pat?
Yeah.
I
Did you hear
did.
that, Pat?
I wrote that down.
cheap,
Yeah, don't jump to that.
cheap.
Yeah, no, I think that
What's the difference between cheap and frugal?
Cheap suggests you're just completely unwilling and you don't want to spend your money, whereas frugal is, I'm being careful with my money.
Gotcha. Right. Okay.
In other words, you could buy, if you ever lived in a house that was cheaply built,
Yeah.
where everything's constantly breaking and
Low quality.
the drawers get stuck.
Right.
Whereas you could be frugal and have a really nice place, but you didn't waste a lot of money building. Is that making it more clear?
Okay.
Quality, it's quality over.
No, as usual, you've complicated it, and I'm completely
You
lost.
can be frugal and have a certain component of quality in everything. Whereas if you're cheap,
So what does it count as if you're celebrating Valentine's Day on the 15th? Is that cheap, or frugal?
I think that's just
Yeah,
less
that could go either
pressure.
way.
I think it's more, as I said, getting into a place that's not completely jammed up.
Pretty sure it's
Don't
I think she should be grateful that he's doing anything.
worth.
Don't assume you're the side hoe.
No,
as
yeah,
you
of
put it.
course not.
Just ask him under the candlelight if you got her a better present.
Am I the side hoe?
Okay. If you want to reach Allie Breen, it's ALLIBREEN on various social media platforms. You can find Allie and send her your love troubles. What else have you got?
Dear Allie, I bought my girlfriend a $10,000 necklace for Valentine's Day.
Jesus.
She broke up with me right after that because I got mad at her for not wearing it, and then got back with her ex-boyfriend and spent Valentine's Day with him. So he must have bought it for her before Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Is it wrong for me to want the necklace back? P.S. I'm married and I spent Valentine's Day with my wife.
Oh,
So much going on.
You fool. Let's just stick with the question he's asking. I think you have every right to ask for the necklace back.
I agree. She should have given it back.
Is that right?
Except she might deliver it to your wife.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Instead of you.
That's what you could do. You could send it directly to her.
Like, I'll return it. I'll make sure it's when you're at work. And
Yeah, if you don't get it back, consider that karma.
Yeah.
there are no winners in this one.
Yeah.
There's
No.
no way out.
Also, if you've got $10,000 to spend on your side piece, sir, what do you do for work? How can I get into that? That sounds incredible.
Yeah.
I guarantee he didn't get his wife a $10,000 necklace.
The old ball and chain. Why would I?
He probably took her out on the 15th also. Well, no,
And she'd appreciate it if she got it sent to her.
Yeah.
Wow.
She can send it to her with his name on it.
Yeah, that
She'd
would
be
be
like,
nice.
"Belated Valentine's
Yeah.
Day." Exactly.
Yikes. No winners here.
And they'll have a romantic.
No, I'm sorry, no winners. We can't fix you, sir. Good luck.
Quit sleeping around on your wife.
Walk in front of a bus. Okay, so.
Go ahead, Allie.
Dear Allie, my boyfriend used to worship me. He gave me massages all the time, would bring me home cookies and cupcakes. Now he barely does any of that, and he
got
actually
fat.
asked me to pick him
You
up.
ate the cookies.
Too many cupcakes.
Don't eat
Fat and boring.
Appreciate him from a distance. Knock him off your balcony with an oar.
Sorry, Allie. What?
Gosh.
He actually asked me to pick up stuff for him on the way home all the time,
How dare he.
and also do most of the household chores.
Oh, no.
Can I get him back to that old version when we first met?
I think you got to talk to him about it. I know.
Sounds like he was putting
Damn
on.
communication thing again.
Hey, honey,
Gosh.
I'm happy to do things for
He
you.
was
What have I told
putting
you?
on a facade at the
Passive
beginning.
aggressive, passive aggressive.
Yeah,
Watch
it was-
this, Christy. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Bingo.
Oh, have you tried asking him to pick up stuff for you where it's like he would do things for you, but you just have to actually ask now? You know what I mean?
Right, where before he did it on his
Right.
own, and
And he
now
has-
he's not.
And he has no problem asking for what he wants.
Now the honeymoon period.
I know. They don't read our minds
Could you pick
anymore.
up the $10,000 bracelet I put on your credit card?
Well, if you got the right credit card, I think you can.
Okay. Let's get to our next letter. Allie Breen is our guest.
Wow,
Allie is
right over that
occasionally seen on Kennedy, among other shows. And
Yes.
also, are you on stage this weekend?
Yes, this weekend I'll be back in New York at Sheba's Speakeasy and Eastville Comedy.
All right. We'll go see Allie live and in person. I'm sorry. Our next letter says what?
Dear Allie, my boyfriend loves talking about threesomes as foreplay and when we're hooking up. It used to be some made up girl that I'd bring him in this fantasy, but now he's incorporating real girls and real people that we know into his fantasy.
Gee,
Does this mean he's attracted to these people? And is this an okay road or a bad road to go down?
Hey, Josh, what do you think this all means?
I think he wants to have sex with your friends and family.
Yeah, that's not too much. That's straight addition there. No multiplication, no nothing. Yeah.
I think we've answered that one.
Oh, boy.
Nowhere else to go.
She can start adding in his friends and his family.
I don't
Switch
think
it
the
up.
devil's three-way is what gets him off.
Doesn't sound like it.
No.
Especially if you bring his dad into the equation.
The old London Bridge.
Oh, boy. Wow.
I entertained a similar joke and decided not to do it. I was going to go with mom, but equally bad.
You're right, Uncle Frank.
Okay, next.
Dear Allie, my best friend and I started hooking up a few months ago when he broke up with his girlfriend. Now they just got back together, and she asked me if he was with anyone else while they were apart. And he told me, do not tell her. Should I lie for him, or is this going to come back onto me?
Lie. Do not tell her.
It's none of her business, right?
Yeah.
No. It's not going to
are you
help
loyal to?
anybody.
Yeah, it's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah,
She's gonna find out though. She's gonna find
How
out.
is she going to find out?
Something's gonna slip up. Something's gonna happen.
And that's when you say it wasn't my news to share.
What if they get married and the wife asks this girl to be in the wedding party or something?
Then it's awkward.
Ooh.
This is
That's like a rom-com Willie's writing over there.
This is dicey there, pal.
And then the guy looks at the wedding. He looks over and sees the other girl, and he finds out he's really in love with her and not with the woman he's marrying. And it's just.
And that's when Colin Firth comes
Then
in.
they chase him with a golf cart.
And everyone goes,
There's the sexting picture of her wearing nothing but bowling shoes. Just
It gets real weird.
See, this is where Tom throws his stuff in, and it's really stuff he likes.
That's
okay?
right.
Bowling shoes.
Ellie Mae and bowling shoes. We all know it.
You rented those. You want to rent this? Stuff like that. I think we've done no help today.
Well,
I would agree.
Yeah.
But we can maybe this next one.
Well, let's keep
now, wait
going.
a minute. Do you think she should not lie? You think she should tell the truth? You didn't say anything.
I was letting you guys answer. I didn't have. I'm on the fence, so
Okay.
I didn't have really anything interesting to say.
All right.
No, well, let's go to
Yeah, I think if the woman does find out, he's not going to get mad at her. She's going to get mad at him. So yeah, she should stay quiet.
No, she'll get mad.
The boyfriend that'll
She'll
be
get
in
mad at
trouble.
both of
Yeah,
them.
she'll
but-
get mad at everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the girl be like, cool, I'm not dating you, so I don't care. Bye. Get
And
out
now-
your boyfriend.
Okay, let's move on. What have we got?
Dear Allie, my boyfriend bought me earrings that I love, and I told him I'd wear them forever. I ended up taking them off for a day or two, and he saw that when I posted on Instagram. He got furious and told me it was a total waste of money. He also got mad. He also got mad that I was Instagramming faster than I was responding to him. Red flag or what?
Yes.
You know what, Allie? This reminds me of a friend of mine has a coworker, and the coworker bought the friends these English driving caps, and the guy looks at the people who bought the caps for, and he goes, "And I have never seen you wear those English driving caps. Where are they?" And I have to be honest, I don't know where mine is, but it was a gift, so I thought it was mine to do with what I wanted to know, but you're supposed to wear stuff like that, I guess.
That's right. The best gifts come with obligation.
That's exactly right. And if you're going to say you're going to wear your earrings forever, that's a mighty long time.
No, this guy's a lunatic.
Change their minds all the time. I have a beautiful necklace that I received from my boyfriend. I don't wear it every day.
Pearl necklace.
But,
yeah.
Tom, you think this guy's a lunatic?
I
Yes,
love
he's
it.
crazy. This guy has a collection of human flesh.
Yep.
A drawer somewhere.
Yep.
She takes it off one time, and he's losing his mind.
Yeah.
Red flag.
Crazy.
You're right, ma'am.
Yeah.
It is a red flag. Go ahead and leave.
Yeah. She didn't answer you fast enough because you're yelling at her. Why would she be like, "Oh, hey, honey"?
Yes.
Like,
They did nothing wrong. You deserve a more confident man.
You can change your earrings out. You can wear a different necklace.
It's
you can
never the woman's fault. Remember that.
And screenshot those text messages so you can throw it in his face later or post them on there.
So that's the other side of crazy, right there.
Yeah.
You've always got to be prepared for how crazy he's going to get that you can at least imagine
Yes.
it.
Always be lurking.
To protect yourself.
At the ready.
Yeah, I've got.
Always
We're going to
gather
get a
evidence.
letter one day that's going to go. My girlfriend is on a radio show, and she always says, and pretty much describing Halsey.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to leave the house for fear that I'm going to get.
It's okay, Donnie. You have friends
Lurking
here.
in the bushes.
There's been a couple of letters I've been worried about, and I've asked him. I said, "What's you?"
Jessica, let me see that ring.
Oh, wow.
Can I look at that ring, Jessica?
Wow, you guys are throwing some.
He's really good.
I wanted you to say there is no
I
ring,
love
and I
your
would have said,
relationship with
huh.
Donnie.
Okay, let's move forward here, Allie.
can't
Once
be
again,
tamed.
Allie Breen joins us from Florida. She'll be in New York City on stage again this weekend. Also, watch for her on a variety of television shows. Allie Breen is ALLIBREEN in the spelling department, and you can find her on social media platforms and send us
God,
your
you
love
talk
troubles.
weird.
What?
Pardon me?
Allie, what else do you have?
Dear Allie, my boyfriend always buys me lingerie and asks me why I never sleep in it.
Sleep?
I said, no one does. I put it on for like 2 minutes before sex and then I sleep in sweats. Am I really supposed to sleep in it? He's lucky I wear it at all.
Oh, I'm with her 100% on that.
Me too.
That's
I've
reasonable.
never understood lingerie.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Just take everything off.
Yeah.
That's your best outfit.
Yeah.
You don't like in it.
You don't like a little.
Nope.
Okay.
And I found that crotchless stuff leaks into your jeans when you're on
Well, wait a
stage.
minute. I do like the boy shorts. I do like the boy
No, she's 100% right. This guy's an idiot.
Yeah, that's silly.
Not an idiot. Just teach him.
No.
He just didn't know.
The guy's always the idiot, Josh. Stupid.
Tell you what, I've got a
Kill
buddy.
him. Kill them all.
Wait, Willie has a question.
What if her pajamas are like a oversized Tweety Bird shirt?
I think that's real cute,
Whoa.
though. I think that's isn't
yeah.
that sexy?
I have an oversized Charlie Brown shirt. Is that bad with Snoopy and the
Yep.
gang on it?
Yeah, that's not too good.
It's not exactly.
And with a bunch of cats?
He's not going to care.
Stinks on ice.
Gives him room to get underneath it. He's going to be fine.
Yeah.
No complaints.
Just like a handball court in there. He's going to be just fine. plenty of room.
Yeah.
I've got a guy that can cure this really quick. My buddy PJ is an expert in the world of altering photographs.
Photoshopping is what you're looking for.
Oh.
So here's what I want you to do. Take a picture of yourself in this lingerie. He can meld your mom's head on it
Oh my God.
perfectly.
What is wrong with you today?
Just
He'll
tell you.
never ask for it again.
Exactly. Thank you very much,
Yeah.
Ellie. Right again. How do I do it?
Right again? How do I do it?
Allie, where are you in Florida, by the way? Did you work again down there?
No, just hanging out. I have a friend who moved down here like a year and a half ago. I've never come to visit. So me and my boy came down to hang for a few days.
Cool.
Nice.
Oh, so you did a little Valentine's dinner last night or something?
Exactly. Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Got a little sun.
She got a little.
What?
Get a little.
What? You're pregnant?
Get a little.
That's, you don't have to answer that. Once again, we have to explain. Mr. Godwin has
Charlie Callis.
Mr. Godwin had to postpone his celebration of Valentine's Day with his lovely lady friend.
I think he's a little worried about it, aren't you, Pat?
And by the way, Pat, I got a letter for you, real quick.
Okay.
You guys were wondering what Pat should get his lady friend for Valentine's Day. Adam suggests a matching CPAP machine.
Oh, that's lovely. Yes. She does not need that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Allie. It's always a great
Thanks,
pleasure.
guys.
Bye,
Allie. Have fun.
Enjoy your vacation.
Talk to you next week.
Thank you very much. Well, Christy, what do we got coming up?
Coming up, I believe we have our history lesson.
That's right.
And things we learned today.
That's right.
Yep.
Anything else?
What do you want to do?
Well, I hope we have a little bit of herstory as well.
Fresh out.
Okay.
Okay.
His story and her story.
Yeah, when's that going to change? Is it going to be their story?
There are some colleges that do the herstory thing.
Okay. Fair enough.
What about herstory, but it's just about the cars that they drive you into a funeral? Herstory?
What about a hysterectomy? Does that play anything in here?
Does that have anything to do with it?
Nothing?
What about Patty Hearst?
What about a funeral hearse? What about a purse? What about a, what? Did he already say that?
He already said that.
It's okay, Chuck. I'm on your team, buddy.
Now, we're going to have to get to these. We've got some great stories about chocolate and why it's associated with lubrication. It's not the context you're thinking.
No.
Right now, I want to talk to you about this. The Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. When you're at your best, you can do great things, but sometimes it gets confusing out there. It gets overwhelming, and you're not showing up the way you want to. Working with a therapist may help you get closer to the better version of you, because when you feel empowered, you're more prepared to take on everything in this confusing world. BetterHelp is something very interesting. They've connected over 3 million people with licensed therapists. And what's unusual about it is it's all done online, 100%. So it could be the cameras on, cameras off, just talking. It could be doing it in text form, whatever works for you. Many of the benefits of in-person therapy, of course, but significantly more affordable, flexible, convenient, because it is done online on your schedule. How does it work? You fill out a brief questionnaire, get matched up with a licensed therapist, and by the way, you can switch therapists at any time if necessary at no charge. If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy through BetterHelp may help you get there. The Bob and Tom Show is brought to you by BetterHelp. Visit them today at betterhelp.com/BT Show to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, betterhelp.com/BT Show. Coming up, the learning part of this program is history. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube channel.
Let's just move on. How are you? Everything going?
I'm not good. I'm not going to lie to you.
What's
I'm
the
not,
problem?
They're renaming my street. They're renaming my street.
Oh, you see, that's one of my hot buttons.
Let me tell you something. I live on 39th Street. That seems pretty easy, 39th Street.
39.
They're going to rename it Cesar Chavez Street. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know who Cesar Chavez is, but I hate him. Whoever he is, I hate him.
Great man as far as
he was a great
farm workers together. And
well, because I had to study about this. But here's the thing: we say we're going to rename the street because that shows that you love the man or whatever. The thing is, naming a street after something doesn't mean you love it. I don't love the number 39. I just look at it as the least aggressive sexual position.
It is one
Here's
of
the
the
thing about 39 is that it comes after 38 and before 40.
Yeah.
Therefore, making the streets make some sort of sense.
Sure.
If you're trying to get somewhere, if you're on 5th, you know how far 25th is.
Sure.
But if we're just going to start naming them after random civil rights leaders, is there going to be an order to these civil rights leaders? Is there going to be, like, we're going to name them in order of their effectiveness as a civil rights leader? Are they
No.
All
I know is that Rosa Parks is going to be up front.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I was thinking there's going to be all these conversations with the guys. It's like, I told you, man, I live on Jesus Boulevard. Where are you? You're only to Al Sharpton? You're all the way across town. Okay.
You have no idea. Do you know what's about to happen to you? No what?
No one's going to be able to find your house. Do you want to know why?
Yeah.
Because of GPS systems.
Yeah.
The reason I know all about this is they renamed a street right near my house, and now no one can find it anymore.
You don't want people to find you.
No, you just have to explain longer. I live on Cesar Chavez, which used to be 39th Street. So when you're coming here, follow all the instructions. So go down 39th Street. Thanks for the pain in the ass.
Well, that's what I was going to say, because somebody better tell my Garmin what a great man Cesar Chavez, because apparently my Garmin eats grapes.
See, exactly.
Wow.
Right now you think this is cute and funny. Just wait.
Just wait.
My first date in 6 weeks, and she ended up in Spokane.
But they do all these different things with streets. I mean, it's like, okay, so you have the numbers, and the numbers make sense. And then also what we do where I live in Portland, Oregon, is that the streets going the other way are alphabetized.
Mm-hmm.
So A, B, C.
Exactly, which is fine until you're on Kelso and you're looking for Pine and you're trying to figure out how far it is. Like K. A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
L-M-N-O-P.
I'm the start over guy. I know the alphabet. I just only know it from one
Tom is also.
space.
Augie, we have so much in common. You know what's actually helping me with that?
What?
Texting.
What do you mean?
Because by texting,
you have to find out where the letters are in your numbers.
It groups those letters together. I'm still pretty
ABC,
slow.
Click, click, click. C.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but
it's just
I'm always doing the same.
I don't have to do that with numbers. I mean, if I'm trying to figure out 39th to 40, I don't start out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I automatically know. And so why do they make us solve these puzzles with our streets? What's going to be next? It's easy. The streets are named after the periodic table of elements in order of their combustibility. What's wrong with you? You're only up to boron? You're not going to be here for a long time.
You idiot.
Hope you got enough gas.
Brilliant.
Augie Smith is our guest.
Winnipeg and Tampa Bay get wins after a shootout, and Boston in overtime beats Dallas. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Hey, Shooter, it's Kenny Tarmac. Hey, we just landed. I'm an ORD, just got in from TPA through ATL. And hey, guess what else just landed? The Bob and Tom app. I know. Now, thanks to the Bob and Tom app, even if I have to go all the way from Foxtrot 20 down to Alpha 4, I can still listen live, see their videos, find an affiliate station, use the alarm, and even send a message. This is Kenny Tarmac signing off and reminding you everything I touch turns to sold.
Hi, this is Greg Warren, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Brand new feature, Biff Whiskey, Frontier Lifeguard. As told by Arnie Whiskey, Frontier Golfer.
I should have known.
Well, I was a man about town, and also at the Whiskeyville Country Club and Salad Bar. Of course, the country club, we have our very own swimming pool. And, of course, we had to have a lifeguard for the youngsters there. Well, we hired a young fellow named Biff Whiskey, and he was the lifeguard, at the pool. Well, this young fellow walks up to Biff, and he goes, "Excuse me, Biff, but what's the best way to teach a girl to swim?" Well, Biff says, "Come here, young fella." He goes, "Now, here's how it's done. First, you walk her slowly into the water, all right? Mm-hmm. Then you put your arms gently around her waist. Then you rub your hands delicately up and down her arms. Mm-hmm. Then just kind of lean over and softly kiss her on the neck." The young fella says, wait a minute. I'm teaching my sister." He goes, "In that case, just push her in the deep end."
Except in Kentucky.
Jeez. I knew I should have held my ears for that.
Thus concludes another exciting
quick episode of Biff Whiskey,
Frontier Lifeguard.
Thank you very much.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Comedian David Dugan. Dave Dugan joins us in the studio.
David Dugan.
My formal name.
You sound like a grand wizard. David Dugan, grand wizard. Stop.
You have a couple young children.
A couple young kids. Raising kids at that age is sort of like being hazed into a fraternity.
Yeah.
There was like a 2-minute time period the other day when I changed a dirty diaper, grounded up fruit chews out of the carpet while chocolate milk was being spilled down my back. Geez, if I could depants myself, I'd be a Fidel right now.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
I can hear you, oh no. You're talking out your ass again.
Cool tickets to give away.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk. Hi. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, Chick.
Josh Arnold is taking pictures of things with his phone like a spy.
I'm posting my morning's doodle on Instagram.
Oh, nice.
Jessica also.
Alert the media.
Yeah, oh, yes.
Ace Cosby.
We just did.
There's
Thank you, Chris.
Willie Griswold.
Dope.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much.
And remember, we'll have Derek Carr updates as they happen.
Oh, thank you very much. Now it is time for Today in History. But before we get to that, ladies and gentlemen, by
no one's request
of the people.
Nope.
Yeah.
Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Bonus request.
Where do spiders seek health advice?
Where do
spiders seek health advice?
WebMD.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Spiders.
Okay. Honestly, that almost it had an odor. I'm telling you, it smelled bad.
Spiders seek health advice at WebMD. Of course they do.
Tomorrow I'm going blue, man. Watch out.
Remember Web Crawler? Remember that? One of the early.
Well, that actually ties in with Today in History.
Spider-Man?
God, no, but the World Wide Web and all that stuff.
Time now for Today in History, February 15. The Ides of February. Is that a thing, Josh? Here's Tom.
It's just be aware of the Ides of February.
1922. Guglielmo Marconi begins the first regular broadcast.
That's right, everybody. Traffic and weather together with Mark Kelly.
Good morning, folks.
And the weather on Marconi's radio show in 1922 was brought to you by IHateStevenSinger.papyrus. Very early.
Yes.
Embracing the worldwide paper.
So silly. I know what you're doing. I admire it. I don't know if that's okay.
Well, admittedly, he quit radio when he heard Chick's famous fart sound effects and said, "What have I done?"
Well, there are some people who just don't understand.
What have I done to the world?
One day there will be an award named after me.
I'm Marconi.
Chick will get it.
1950, Cinderella premieres from Walt Disney. Great version.
And here's a famous outtake. It's Prince Charming.
Oh, not while I'm trying to fit the slipper on you.
My head's right down here. Okay.
Must be your feet.
All right. 1964. What happened, Pat?
Yeah, John Lennon got his driver's license.
Beatles thing.
That is true.
Ringo
Did you
Starr
look
had
that
a
up?
petty.
I made it up.
Oh, no, it's true.
What? He got it a year later.
Yeah, 1964.
I know.
1964. Meet the Beatles entered the charts and stayed there for 11 weeks.
Feel the need to mention it?
That title wouldn't work for today's bands.
Meet the Beatles?
Meet Fish.
How about Beat the Beatles?
Yeah. Well, that was the porno version. Yeah, you're right, though. In 65 in this day, John Lennon passed his driving test. And remember the famous car that he had?
The Rolls Royce.
The painted-up Rolls Royce?
Yeah.
All psychedelic. Isn't that at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I do not know.
I think so, yeah. Now, we also have, on this date in 1978, Ted Bundy was recaptured in Pensacola, Florida.
Misunderstood hero.
Josh.
Not for him, Josh.
Josh.
Here's one you'll like, Chip. 1996, the Cleveland Browns fired this pesky kid named Bill Belichick. Well, they know a loser when they see one.
They sure do.
Those Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, they do.
He did not do very well in Cleveland. He just didn't have it.
Maybe he didn't have the right tools.
Yeah.
Too many sleeves.
Poor workman blanket.
Happy birthday, Galileo Galilei.
Galileo.
And happy birthday, Susan B. Anthony, who, of course,
She's on a coin, isn't she?
did they still make the Susan B. Anthony coin?
Yes, but it's worth less than if a man were on it.
That's the joke right there.
73%.
Very funny.
Yeah.
Pissed me off.
I think it was just it wasn't smaller than a quarter and just confusing.
Didn't have like 8 sides or something.
It was
too,
weird.
Yeah, I haven't seen too many of them.
8 sides.
Yeah, it was an oblate spheroid.
How about that?
1907, Cesar Romero was born. He, of course, famously played the Joker on the campy Batman TV show.
Good shave his mustache.
The dumbling dodo.
And famously refused to shave his mustache.
Yep.
So they just painted white over
Oh, it was the best.
Hilarious.
I know what I love about that show. Whenever there was a robbery, the guys would have the money bags with big dollars.
Time now for things we learned today on the Bob and Tom Show. Willie missed Johnny Loudwin with the unbelievable Pat Godwin. He got a little taste of that this morning, and I think we have to do it again tomorrow. Because it's
stellar.
Let's take another one of your tunes. Do you have another good one?
I'd like an Eddie and the Cruisers-esque movie about Johnny Loudon.
Joe Theismann autographed my dog at one point. He just wouldn't stop signing stuff all around the house.
Joe!
I eventually had to have him
removed.
It's very. Derek Carr has been switched up as to not. Derek Carr. I have to change the horn sound effect because people can then differentiate between the sound on the radio, and it's scaring me.
I agree with the people. Don't put the horn sound effect. It's annoying.
That's it.
Hey, let's do it tomorrow. What do you say?
All right. Okay. Coming up tomorrow, we've got an interesting story about food. Do we have Jess coming in tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, I got to send her this. Maybe she can whip this recipe up
No,
for
she was
tomorrow.
going to make radish
sandwiches.
Okay, then we'll put this for next week. We've got a very unusual pickle recipe that's already had 12 million downloads. Thank you.
Wow.
That's very helpful. And Cadbury cream eggs in the news.
Love them.
Nope, caramel eggs.
Okay.
Go.
Smell you later, America.
And chocolate in the news. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.